Hello ladies and gentlemen, I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath the seat in front of you. Unless you're in the front row, please place all of your items in the overhead bin. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we will be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please put the exit seat responsibilities in the safety card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions required. If you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you, and welcome aboard.
All right. Hey, yo, this looks freaking amazing. Oh man. Bring the music down. There we go. Oh snap. I'm blocking my face. There we go. Hopefully you guys can hear me all right. Yeah. All right. What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator once again, and we're checking out some new scenery, or technically the scenery is not new. It's just new to me. It's GOBD, Golf Oscar Bravo Delta, out here in Dakar in West Africa, in Senegal actually, and we're flying Air Senegal in the new A330-900 Neo, not the Project Mega Pack A330. This is a whole different free add-on, A330-900 Neo. You can get it for free on the flightsim.to's website. You can get the link down in the description for both the aircraft, the livery, and the airport. So if you guys want to fly with this, Air Senegal also flies Air A320s as well. If you want to hop in the A320, or if you want to go get the A330 real quick, we will be on VATSIM. I doubt we'll have ATC out here because we're kind of like in the middle of nowhere. Oh snap.
Thanks for flying with Air Senegal. Smile.
Thank you, Butters. Thank you, Butter, for that super chat donation, my friend. And he says to all, thanks for flying Air Senegal. Welcome to West Africa, guys. It's good to see you guys. And I was gonna say right now, the reason I got the shades on today, usually I reserve wearing shades for my Friday streams, but today the reason I'm wearing it is because I woke up not long ago and my eyes are tired. I'm not tired. I got the energy, but the eyes are still a little bit tired. So all these lights in my face, yeah, it's just helpful. And plus we're flying in the daytime. So, but yes, I'm excited to kind of finally get a chance to check out the A330. It's using the fly-by-wire A320 mod interior or something like that. I'm not exactly sure how that was coded together, but there is some of the fly-by-wire systems inside, so you know, it's like one of the first versions of it, so it's not gonna be perfect. I'm not expecting it to be, you know, worst case scenario, if we do get ATC and it doesn't work out, then we'll hop off of VATSIM. By the way, we are flying from GOBD to DIAP. Now this is a real-world Senegal route. They usually fly A320s, but we're gonna fly the A330. This route is gonna be just about 2 hours long, a little bit longer than our usual flights, which are usually around an hour and a half. One of the reasons for that is because, you know, we haven't got to talk and chill much lately. Our last few flights have been crazy busy, and I just want to catch up. All right, so before we get started, I am gonna do some shout outs. So big shout out to Melanie Barber, Captain Nogi, welcome back to the stream, my friend. The mandatory streaming equipment, yes sir. Midnight Maverick, always a pleasure to have you with us in the stream, man. Good to see you. Hopefully you had a good stream this past weekend. I saw you stream, but I didn't get a chance to like watch, so I apologize. MGT Vlogs, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hopefully you guys are having a great week so far. Thank you again, Butter, again for that super chat donation, man. You're amazing for that.
Good afternoon, ladies and
let's see.
gentlemen,
T-Mac
and welcome
Voye in the
aboard
building. Welcome to the stream, man.
1578.
Oh, you just had to crash the
Our flight time
desktop.
will be
Don't worry,
roughly
man. You know
2
how
hours
long it takes me to
and
get these
20
things started,
minutes.
so you got
Please note the
plenty of
cabin doors
time.
now closed.
Jesse, you are
We ask
welcome
that
back,
you
my
make
friend.
sure that
Good
all devices
evening,
are in
man.
airplane mode, and your
You
larger
call
devices
Ramp
are now shut
Marshall?
down and stowed.
Sounds good,
If you
generic
have
gamer.
not
Thank you, man.
already,
Appreciate
please
it.
fasten your
OJ,
seatbelt
good to
and
see
verify
my
that
friend.
the
Yes,
flow and
she
tight across
is
your
a
lap.
beauty.
If
Slayer
there's
T,
tables
welcome to
and
the stream.
seatbacks must be in the
Inertia
full upright
Records,
and locked
welcome to the
position
stream
for
as well.
departure.
Mike,
Cabin
good to
crew,
see you.
prepare
Mayor,
doors for
good to see
departure,
my friend.
cross-check, verify straps, and stand by for all calls.
LLQNXLY with the fire emojis. Good to see you, my friend. Appreciate you. And yes, those those cars were kind of drunk looking. Rob Jones, welcome to the stream, my man. Statue, welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Nick Melee, welcome to the stream. Rithik's World, hello again. 2-hour flight today. Rudy Salt, welcome to the stream, my friend. Pleasure to have you guys on board this A330 Air Senegal. Fly by Blue Games. EMGT, what's up, man? Hello from Twitch. I see, my friend. Definitely gotta show the Twitch family some love. Bakazato's back in the building. Good to see my man. Ewo Wizney Whiskey. Welcome to the stream. Dutch Kart Racers here. What up, my man? Oh man, Melanie, you don't have a F-18. Oh, you can't escort us. It'd be cool. That would be dope. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I don't have a F-18 installed anyway, so I wouldn't even be able to see. Mr. Music for Raw is back. Welcome to the stream. We'll join you, but doing some flight sightseeing in southern Spain. All right, man. Well, enjoy yourself out there. We'll definitely have to come out there. You're on fall break. Who gets a fall break? We don't get those here. What's a fall break? I mean, maybe it's a school thing. Even if there was a such thing as a fall break, once you get out of school, there are no longer any school breaks, or even the government ones. All right. Let's get going. We have a lot to do today, so I'm gonna go ahead and by the way, I'm not looking at the chat starting now, but we do still have some crew positions available. Matter of fact, all of them are available. I'm not going to be writing you guys down right now. I'm actually gonna wait until probably either we're taxiing or we get in the air. I want to get in the air because again, we have a lot of time in a long flight. We are using Pack X today. Again, we're gonna be on VATSIM. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and log into VATSIM right now. I'm going to connect. Call sign is going to be Air Senegal 116 as usual, and we are in the A330-900. I don't know if they have that. Yeah, I'm just going to put A330-200 because I don't know what the NEO type code is. Yeah, we'll go with the 330-300. That's fine. All right, so I highly doubt there'll be ATC. Not expecting it at all, and that's okay with me. That is okay. Hopefully tomorrow, in tomorrow's stream, we'll be flying around some ATC, possibly in, we'll see. I'm kind of in a wide body mood this week, so we'll probably be flying some wide body heavies. We're not gonna have time to do a long haul, but we will appreciate some heavy wide bodies. You got me. So that's kind of the plan. All right, so we are connected to VATSIM. Let's go ahead and get this thing powered up. So as you can see in the cockpit, it's very similar, you know, to an Airbus, well, an Air 320. It's kind of how all the Airbuses look very similar, except for like the A380 and A350. And so you see on the left side, it's a bit wider, a bit more room over here because, you know, it's a bit wider. So they did modify the cockpit for this mod. It's probably not a one-to-one. Again, I don't have a picture of an A330 cockpit in front of me right now, but it's probably not a one-to-one scale. Or representation, but you know, they did their best to mod, and again, this is one of the first versions, so it'll be working on it. Also, one thing I've noticed, and I don't know if anybody in chat has already been flying this plane and knows how to fix this, but I'm using the Thrustmaster TCA throttle. Matter of fact, I do actually have a camera for that today. Bam! So we got this here, and so as you can see on the fly-by-wire, you can actually kind of get this to work with the detents. You can calibrate it. Now, this doesn't have the iPad that the fly-by-wire has, and I don't actually know how to get this yeah, I don't know how to do it. So we're gonna just have to work with it. Thankfully, we'll be on autopilot for the majority of the flight. But when I go back to idle, regular idle, it goes into reverse. If I go into reverse, nothing happens. So I'm just not gonna worry about it today. We'll leave it right there. And yeah, so let's go ahead and take that off and let's get it fired up. So the sound is gonna be very familiar or similar to the fly-by-wire. So external power, battery 1, battery 2. The smoking sound is gonna come on. Arm to exit lights, crew supply, ground control. We'll turn on the ADIRS nav, and we'll get the nav lights on. And then we'll go ahead and hit the master switch on the APU. I want to try to get out of here as soon as possible. I already got my flight plan filed for VATSIM, and I don't know what frequency we're on right now. Yeah, we're on nothing right now. So let's go and get on Unicom. So the Unicom on VATSIM, for those of you who don't know, is always going to be 122.8. That is going to be worldwide. Now in real world, that frequency differs depending on where you are. Because in real world, there are Unicom frequencies. It's not just not 122.8 everywhere. I put the PWS on and the system's on. Just gonna, since I'm down here, I might as well turn some of this stuff on. We'll squawk 2116. There we go. And we're not gonna squawk Charlie yet. And that's good. Let's go to our MCDU. We already have our flight plan on the SimBrief, so we're just gonna import it to save us some time. ATSU, AOC menu, init press, and then init data request. Now you can only do this if you have your fly-by-wire linked to your SimBrief. I'm not going to go into how to do that. There are great videos online that teach you how to do this. So again, guys, today's flight to me GOBD, Golf Oscar Bravo Delta to Delta India Alpha Papa. Flight time about 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's gonna be a bit of a long flight. So again, we're gonna be chilling, hanging out, plenty of time to talk, chill, whatever. So let's go now back to init page, and when I hit init request, you'll now see that that is going to populate my entire flight plan in there, which is amazing. Bro, when they added that to the fly-by-wire, that was a game changer. So align on ref, confirm ref, and we'll clear out those notifications down there, and we'll go back to return. Cost index just shows us 47, so that imported from SimBrief. We'll be cruising at 39,000 feet today. And yeah, we're good. So we go to flight plan. I think we're expecting runway. Hold on. I think it's 1. Yep, expecting runway 1. I'll click on that. Departure, and then 1. I don't think there's any actual departures out of here. As you can see, it doesn't show any SIDS because there are no SIDS out of this airport. So I'm gonna insert. We're going direct to ERIDI, and then we'll click on our destination, DIAP, arrival. Hopefully you guys can see that all right. And I think we want, yeah, I think we want runway 21. Let me double check that. Again, guys, if you just joined us, welcome to the stream. We're in Microsoft Flight Simulator and the A330neo, and I'm currently not looking at chat as we get the aircraft set up and prepared to push back. I am using Navigraph in the background for my charts. Always helpful to get charts all over the world. Again, links for all those add-ons. Any add-ons I'm using are down in, well, not all of them, but most of them are down in the description today. Again, no SID, parking stand, and I'll also show you guys a briefing of the flight plan probably during taxi on Sim Toolkit Pro, my preferred flight tracker. All right, got that. It'd be really dope to get ATC in Africa. Like, I would love to hear an African accent on the freaking VATSIM. Oh man, just thinking about that makes me excited. Like last week we flew into Paris and I enjoyed it. Love hearing the French. Some people were speaking French out there. That was super cool. So runway 21. There's a few ILSs. This is the reason why I'm taking a second, because I don't know what the difference of ILS Zulu, ILS Localizer Zulu, and ILS Yankee. I'm just gonna pick on whichever one looks the most interesting. Yeah, let's go with X-ray. All right, so that's gonna be the first one, ILS 21 X-ray, and then our actual arrival which there is an arrival into this airport. Now, this arrival is called ABIDJAN. I don't know how to say it. Like, that's my issue. When I fly out of the freaking country or anywhere, I don't know how to pronounce any of these city names or countries. I just know it's somewhere in West Africa. I'll show you guys the map later. And you'll be like, oh, over there. Like, yeah, I don't know where that is. You probably never even heard of this place. I don't have any custom scenery there. So, it's just going to be regular. Alright, so Mako something. I'm trying to find that on my charts too. Maka something 2. Alpha. Do I have that? I'll find it there. Oh, snap. Donuts! You ain't gonna say nothing?
Hey, Blue, It's Donuts are in the galley. I had to sneak them by security.
Sounds good. Yeah, the donuts you be bringing are kind of illegal, man, so you gotta sneak them through the TSA. I'm just kidding. Welcome, and thank you so much, bro, for your love and support, man. It's always appreciated, man. Thank you so much for that super chat donation. And I'm definitely gonna save a special donut for you too, man. But and a shout out to my Texas people out there, bro. I got some stories to tell. All right, so we got that. We're gonna do via runway 21. We're coming from the north, going south. Let's go with act close. That's what I want. And it doesn't give me an option to put a transition, so I don't think we need to. I think it's already in there. So we insert, and we'll check the flight plan for discos or discontinuities, and we shouldn't have any unless there's like a vector somewhere, and I don't see any, so perfect. Okay, so let's take a look here, and we didn't actually brighten up our screens. We probably should do that too. Let's go ahead and brighten up our PFD, our Indy. There we go. And I'm just gonna turn to 40 miles, plan mode, and now we can kind of like cycle through our flight plan to make sure I don't have any waypoints in Australia. It's happened, trust me. Recently, I was attempting to do a long haul from Memphis to Anchorage, and it's just an overnight flight. I wasn't actually watching it. I was in a hurry, and one of my waypoints was like in China or something. It's like 6,000 miles off course. So I came back to the computer, and I was somewhere lost in the Pacific. Yeah, it was ridiculous. All right, we need to finish getting the APU running. The flap is open. They're waiting for us. Hit start. And we are done with our flight plan. Beautiful. So we'll check things real quick. In it should be good. I'm going to go over to our 0 fuel weight. Let me check. All right, so 0 fuel weight, we need... We need 48,000 pounds. Make sure we have that loaded up. We got way more than enough. You can see we got 123,000. So I don't really know how well I'm gonna take twice as much as I need because I don't know how well the fuel flow is modeled on this plane. So just in case, we can bring about 30% max fuel. 32s works. Alright, so that's going to give us about 78,000 pounds of fuel or so. Yeah, cool. And so I'm just going to put in what SimBrief gave us here. So SimBrief gave us 4813 as our block fuel, so I'll put that in. We'll see if this works. I tried this earlier, and it didn't. This page was giving me some issues. Now, there's no VNAV, so I don't have to worry about it anyway. So we'll see what happens. Not allowed. Okay. What up, Arch? Welcome to the stream, man. Let's try the Z0 fuel weight. Yeah, because usually you click on it, and yeah, like I said, 0.0 by 75. Like that can't be right. Let's put in 355.4. Slash 7.5. I don't know what that'll do it. No. Okay, so this page is apparently not working. Because I don't know. Either I'm doing it wrong or it's just not taking it. I should be able to just click on here and just say, hey, this is how much you have, this is how much we're putting in, and it confirm it with the block fuel. So we're just gonna skip that page. We ain't got time for that. Alright, so I think hopefully we can still do the perf stuff though. It'll let us. We'll do flaps 1. Transition altitude says 10,000. That's good. I don't know what it actually is out here. And I think other flex will just play 46. That's just a random number. We're not gonna do flex anyways. And we'll see if we get any V speeds. Yeah, 147. That's pretty. 148 and 152. Next phase, we climb out at 226 knots. And we'll put that there. All right, we should be done. Init is good. Fuel perf is good. Progress page is good. Flight plan is good. Rad nav is good. Fuel prediction, that's not working, so we're gonna ignore that. Other than that, we can go to our ATSI menu again if we want. We don't need to do this, but we'll go back to AOC menu, weather request, and now we'll put in send. That's gonna send our weather request. While that's happening, let's go ahead and get ready to push back, guys. All right, beacon light's gonna come on. By the way, one thing you'll notice if you go outside, not sure if you guys saw this in the intro, APU is available though. But check this out. They have chocks on the aircraft, on the leading gear and the main gear back there. And the way you turn those on or off, it actually has cones too, which is pretty cool. Cone in front of the engine, one next to the engine, and one to the tips of the wing. But you know what? I didn't try connecting the jetway. We're in a new scenery. Let's try connecting the jetway and see what happens before we leave. See if it works. Here it comes. What I was saying, the way you turn it off is you turn off the beacon light. So the beacon light has to be off, and your parking brake has to be on, and that should activate the chocks and cones. That's a pretty cool advertisement there. Oh, it's very off. Yeah, there's definitely some issues. You can also see that it's going to the second door too, which, I mean, some wide bodies do that. I don't know if this is one of them, but either way, it definitely didn't connect right. So there's definitely some things that need to be worked on and added to this plane. Also, another thing you'll notice, if you go, like if I move the drone camera like towards the inside of the fuselage, everything disappears. So I don't know sure what causes that. It also happens like if I want to create like a custom camera. So if I move my camera all the way back out of the cockpit, you have this big cockpit bubble where the cockpit is. If I look around, hold on, can I look around? I can't look around. Okay, well, whatever. If I look around, you're just gonna see the same thing we saw in the drone, which is like the wing tips. So hopefully it'll fix that, because right now I can't set up a wing view with it set up like that. And you know I love my wing views. All right, let's get the weather here and let's get pushed back. So we're trying to get rid of the jetway. Actually, we'll do that first. Jetway's gonna go, and we'll turn the beacon light on and get the pushback out here. So let's see, jetway go away, and pushback come.
Cockpit to ground.
This is ground. Stand by.
Gio, what's up, man? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, man. Do I think that Microsoft Flight Simulator needs an A330 rework? I wouldn't say they need a rework. They need one in general. You can't rework something that doesn't exist. So yes, I think that Microsoft Flight Simulator definitely does need an A330. Now, obviously, this is a great step.
The bypass pin is installed. All doors and hatches closed, and all ground equipment is removed.
The parking brakes are set. You may lift.
Obviously, this is a great step,
lifting the aircraft.
having a freeware version like this, but you know, it's obviously not perfect. So, all right, so he's ready to push. We are almost ready to go. I was doing my weather requests and stuff. Get an idea what the weather is. We'll be able to receive messages. That's not it. What the heck? That is not what I want to click on. Huh. What is going on with my mouse? Thank you very much, Monsieur Diallo, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Good to see you, my friend. Alright, let's release the park and brake. Actually, hit reverse first. Yeah, I'm having trouble with my mouse. Hopefully I didn't just find a bug. It always happens in live streams. That's when I find bugs. That's when bugs happen. See if I can click on anything. Okay, I can move the camera around. That's good. Can I move this? Come on. I think it's something to do with this down here. Like when I'm not sure if you see, when I click anywhere around on the FMC, okay, never mind. Okay, now it's doing it. Like everything I click, it clicks the perf. Okay, now, okay, what? Okay, there we go. Okay, I don't know. It's just being weird. It's being super weird. I just want to turn the beacon lights on. That's all I want to do. All I want to do is turn my beacon lights on. There it is. And turn off the external power, please. Come on. There it is. Sheesh. Seatbelt signs on. Let's get the heck out of here before anything else breaks. Park brake released. Send me in reverse.
Cockpit to ground.
I gotta like spam the
Go
left
ahead.
mouse click.
We are cleared for start and push. Parking brake set.
Okay, cleared for push start. Please release parking brake.
Park brake release.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing pushback. You can start the engines in sequence.
It will start in the sequence.
Now I haven't heard the engine start yet, so I'm curious to see what that's like. My
Ladies
mouse.
and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the front of the aircraft for a safety demonstration. When the seatbelt light is on, please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened low and tight across your lap. To fasten, insert the metal fittings into one another. Tighten by pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the buckle. In the event that the seatbelt light is not on, we suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened in case of unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this aircraft, please refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting on the floor to guide you towards the exit. In the event of a loss of cabin pressure, an oxygen mask will drop in front of
Alright,
you.
we need to push back
Set
to
the flow of oxygen,
left.
pull the mask towards you, and place it firmly over your nose and mouth. Secure the elastic band behind your head and tighten the straps if necessary. And don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Oxygen is flowing to the mask, and you can breathe normally. If you're
You guys see my
traveling with
mouse right
children,
now?
now's the time to pick your
Freaking
favorite
out.
one. But secure your mask and then assist others. Keep your mask on until a member of the crew advises you it's safe to remove it. In the event that the pilot decides to take us for a swim, a fashionable life vest is located in a pouch under your seat or between the
Amazing.
armrests. When instructed to do so, open the plastic pouch and remove the vest. Flip it over your head. Wrap the straps around your waist and buckle at the front. Pull the strap to tighten. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If your life vest does not inflate automatically,
Pushback
blow
slow.
into the mouthpieces for manual inflation.
We're using
Each
runway
vest is equipped with a
01. We
whistle
need a
and
taxi
light.
that way.
If necessary, your
Behind you,
seat cushion can be
A330.
used as a secondary flotation device. Once again, all devices must be in airplane mode and your larger devices must be turned off and stowed at this time. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full
I really
upright
like this
position.
scenery. I
We
really
remind
do.
you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of you. Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any questions. Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Alright, I'm having an issue, guys. Hopefully we can push back. Come on. Christ. Okay, my mouse is freaking the heck out. Hold. 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 My mouse is just flickering. I'm trying. Okay, I think I just did it. No. Is it? Come on. Alright, there it is. Wow. Alright. Stressful.
Okay, pushback completed. Please set your parking brake.
I didn't wait for the driver.
Parking brake set.
Yeah, I did.
Parking brake set. Lowering aircraft.
Yeah, but yeah, I don't know what's causing.
Ground. You may disconnect.
Okay, sir. Clear to disconnect. Pin has been removed. See you at the side. Have a good flight.
Holding position waiting for the visual. Thank you and goodbye.
Slayer, I see both chats, but until now I haven't been looking at the chat because I've been trying to get the plane working. So sorry, I'm not ignoring you. So if you were trying to give me tips, I was not seeing it. Yeah, let's close this. Go away. Go away. Button smash. Yeah, I've had that issue in other planes before. So yeah, I don't know what causes. Anybody in chat know what causes the mouse to kind of like glitch out? Because right now, as I'm moving it around, it's like something else is trying to control it. Maybe if I unplug my Xbox controller. Please don't crash. I think that was it. Yeah, now it's not tripping. So I guess I can't use my Xbox controller for a little bit. I'm gonna plug it back in because I want it. Middle mouse button. Alright, give it a second. It's probably gonna pause. Maybe not. Alright, cool. Yeah, so I guess what fixed it was unplugging my Xbox controller and re-plugging it in.
We're prepared for takeoff.
Alright, she's ready. I'm ready. Sorry for the delay. Let's get out of here. Alright, let's get the engine on. Starting with engine 1. And we'll squawk Charlie. And I have no idea what this is going to sound like, but we about to find out. Sorry. Plane out. Get a floating wing. This is not by fly-by-wire. No, this is by a different person or team. They just took some of the fly-by-wire systems. Alright, why are we not starting? There we go. Oh, AP bleed is not on. That's why. Here we go. We're firing up. Have 0 pounds of fuel. Let me check on that. One of my favorite parts of a flight, man. The beautiful things with my new job on the ramp, I get to see these spool up every day now. 320 NEOs and CEOs. Alright, she's fired up. Let's go engine 2. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Not a fan. We gotta fix that. Alright, let's see. Starting engine 2. And we'll go ahead and get the flaps and everything ready. You guys are saying in chat that I have no fuel. I wasn't planning to do a emergency landing today, so let's not. But where do you see that it says I have no fuel? Fuel page. Is that a thing? Does that work? Oh wow, it does say fuel. What? Why does it say 0 pounds? How is that even possible? Is it the center tank? Hey, that's a big problem. I mean, the engine's starting up. So which one do I believe? Do I believe this fuel page that says I have no fuel? Or do I believe the Microsoft Flight Simulator page that says I have 78,000 pounds, and it is taking away as we sit here? You think because it's not an FMC? Well, I tried doing that. I tried putting it in the FMC, and it didn't work. Yeah, I can see, like, I'm watching it tick down now that both engines are spooled up. So we're gonna put like freaking more than enough just to make sure. And yeah, I will take your advice. Give me a second. Give me a second. Let me get to the perf page. Not perf, init page. So here it shows 0 fuel weight, nada. All right, that's what I was thinking too. The engine started, so I must have fuel. They wouldn't have started if I didn't have fuel. I gotta click here, nothing happens. It says 0.0 out of 8.5. And he's saying put 7.5. Let's see what happens. We need to fly. We have a long flight today. I ain't got time to sit on the ground, troubleshoot. Not today. Nope, not allowed. All right, we're just gonna go with it. I'm just gonna call that a bug. So we're going out. We're getting out of here. Been here for 38 minutes already on the ground. We're supposed to depart 18 minutes ago. All right, we'll set our auto brakes. I don't know if sure if that works. It does. All right, cool. Flaps are down. Put that back in the middle. Turn the APU off. Watch it. Everything just die because we're on APU power or something. Oh boy. Taxi lights on. Taxi lights on. Runway turn-offs on. Everything else on the overhead looks good. Release park and brake. And let's go. Let's go. This supposed to have a brightness. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we were just climbing our cruise level of 39,000 feet. And can somebody in chat do me a quick favor and get me the weather, get me the altimeter as we're now taxiing to runway 01. I don't know how to say the name of this airport, so I don't even know what to say on the radio. What's the name of this place? Dakar? I was gonna say Dakar. Dakar traffic, Air Senegal 116 taxiing to runway 1 via Charlie. Dakar. Alright, let's go over here and get these turned on. I wonder what this thing is gonna fly like. Is it gonna feel heavy? Is it gonna feel like an A330? Is it gonna feel like a Cessna 152? These are the things that I want to know. Do a quick flight control check, because that's kind of important. Right, that's working. Now I gotta be careful because since my throttle is not calibrated, if I go all the way back to what is my actual physical idle on the Thrustmaster TCA throttle, it would actually go into reverse. Thank you, T-Mac. It's going to be 1012 on the altimeter. So weather is 350 at 8. Havoc, temperature 32, dew point 10. UH 1012, beautiful. Alright guys, we are almost ready. We got Amelia with us today. It's been a while since she's flown with us, so good to see her back. Now she's actually a part of this mod, so by default, when you get this mod, she's going to be there in your first officer seat, or whoever your co-pilot is set to in your settings. No problem, Maverick. I'll see you later, bro. Have a great day, my man. And I'll definitely catch you in the next stream, man. So thank you so much for stopping by. I understand a lot of you guys are at work or at school doing life stuff, so it's all good, man. No need to apologize. Alright, T-Mac. Yeah, I see you holding short over there. I like that livery. So this is the reason why I downloaded the 321 livery. The 320 Air Senegal livery looks pretty good, too. Fly with Rookie. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream, bro. Hopefully you're doing well, man. We're not flying Boeing today, but we got the Airbus out, the 330. Bit of Chris V. Rev, welcome to the stream, man. Juan Pierre, welcome aboard. Let's get us a quick drive-by. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if I can do it. Here it is. Alright. Alright, T-Mac, you can go when you're ready, my man. We're gonna hold short of 01. Dakar traffic. Air Senegal 116, holding short runway 01 at Charlie 7, Dakar. Yeah, the exterior doesn't look too bad. You know, it could be better, but it doesn't look too bad. It definitely looks like a freeware, but a good one, like a good freeware. Doesn't feel like a crappy freeware that y'all wouldn't want to use. So, model-wise, I can dig it. Obviously, there could be a few things here that could be just kind of adjusted and fixed, but I saw on flightsim.to the developer seems to be pretty active in the comments section of the downloads for this plane, and he's already said that he's going to be working on making some fixes here in the near future, probably sometime later this week. So we're going to hold short here, Charlie 7 on the other side of the bars, set our parking brake, and get ready to go. If he boots me off. Alright, he's out of here. He's rolling. I love watching planes take off and land. Let's go and get lined up while he's going. There he is. He's airborne. Wheels up. Sick. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Curve takeoff. Road lights on. Land lights on. Wing lights on. Runway turnoffs off. Go. And runway is clear to the left. Got traffic depart on the right. Try not to let him get too much of a head start on us. This is confirmed 01. And we're gonna get us a rolling start. There we go. Alright, on the center line. She doesn't taxi too bad. It doesn't feel like a 787. I wonder what flight model they're using. Very curious what flight model. Alright guys, let's get the heck out of here. It is time. Don't have any. Yeah, let's get it. Alright, so we departing, we'll go straight out and we'll make a right turn. Dakar traffic. Air Senegal 116 departing runway 01, departing to the south. Dakar traffic. Alright guys, send it. Full toga. Airspeed's live. Hold center line. And she takes a little bit of time to get up to speed, but she's rolling. There's 120. Our V1 is like 145 or something like that. There's 140 V1. Rotate. Oh yeah. Alright, keep it coming up, keep it coming up. Positive rate Cura. Get an animation. Alright, yeah. I can't. Gotta pull that down. Pull that down before we stall. We don't want that out here in Africa. Not today. Alright, we're gonna roll to the right. Continue on a flight plan. Gear animation, I don't know what it's like in real life in A330, but it seemed a little slow to me. But again, I don't really know. I'm just pointing stuff out. Alright, banking to the right now. Definitely looks like Africa out here. We are still in toga. It has not given us the lever climb. There it is, lever climb. And there it is. It's very weird. Again, my detents and my throttle are not matched up with this mod. So hopefully they'll either make an update or have some kind of way to calibrate your throttle to work with this mod. I'm gonna put the nose down a bit. We are at 2,400. I wish I had a wing view for you guys, but they don't work on this mod right now. Alright, roll it back to the left. Airport's off our right. And we're going to autopilot so we can enjoy the view as we climb out of Dakar. Golf Oscar Bravo Delta. Alright, autopilot's on. And I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. We're climbing straight up to 39,000 feet. flaps up. Watch it just run out of fuel right now. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Hopefully not. Let's hope not. Lights a little dark in here. There we go. Alright, let's go outside. No, the plane does not have an EFB. Turn that down just a little bit so I can talk over it. But yeah, the plane, it didn't bring over the flybar EFB. It brought over like the MCDU, but not the EFB. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think it's at lever climb. Let's see. Yeah, it says thrust lever. Yeah, it's on it. It's doing it. But it's just taking its sweet time. Let me make sure. Let me just make sure. Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's in thrust lever climb. There it is. Yeah, it's in it. Thank you for checking, double checking, but yeah, it's there. Good morning, Captain Bombosa. How you doing, man? It's been a while since I heard from you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. It's like a racetrack right there. Like it's kind of blurry, you can't see it too well, but I think there's a racetrack right there. Some type of Grand Prix track. What up, Noah Tortola? Welcome to the stream, my friend. If you guys have just joined us, this is the A330-900, not the Project Mega Pack one. The A330-900 is a new mod. This is the Neo version. Departing out of West Africa in Senegal, Dakar. Flight time, Francesco, is 2 hours. Why isn't it showing me that on Flight Sim Toolkit Pro? Hold on. Yeah, I don't know why that's not showing it. Jay Shock, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. It does look pretty clean, man. It does. Good channel, good channel. Yeah, I want to try out, like, the plane actually comes with about, I think, 6 or 8 liveries. I think it comes with Delta, like a generic one. I already forgot all the liveries, but it came out with a few liveries on its own, but obviously the community adds in additional ones on the FlightSim.to site, so I got this one from there. Wanted to try something different. I think it's an Egyptian Air one too. My man Flight Sim Deck did just the other day. Gio, oh yeah, it's Tuesday, man. You going live today? You should have flew with me, man. Forgot to call you. So it's I'm noticing so far that it's climbing very slowly. Is there a restriction or something? Like why you stop climbing at 5,000? Let's do OP climb. I was like, this don't seem right. Alright, that should be much better. I will go ahead and go into standard. And let's see what happens. Again, this is my first full flight with this plane, so I haven't done any much testing. The only thing I did was load it up to make sure it didn't crash my system. Oh, we got some weather up ahead. You're doing DFW to EGE and then down to Albuquerque. You'll be streaming all day then. But sounds good, man. I'll definitely check out your stream when I'm done. The Teach Prakash, what's up with the stream, man? Good to see you. Oh yeah. Yes, absolutely rad, Resco. The A330neo is available right now. Link is in the description on FlightSim.to. T-Max already at 26,000 feet. I'm just passing 6,000. So we got the west coast of Africa right off our right wing right now. That's how close we are to the edge of Africa. Like after that is like Florida or Washington Dulles in about, you know, a few thousand miles. So while we're climbing, I will just real quickly show you guys where we're at. So again, we're kind of flying somewhere that's not very familiar to most people. If you are from this part of the world, definitely shout out in chat. I would love to say what's up. All aboard. Oh snap, we got Lorenzo. Thank you for the follow up to the Blue Roy family. Appreciate you very, very much. Let me reset SimTokyo Pro because it's not tracking me for some reason.
You can now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. As a reminder, please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated and do not congregate in the galley.
Hey man, Gio's gonna be famous soon, man. He just hit like 900 subs or something like that.
If you wish to connect to the Wi-Fi,
Everybody knows
you're
Gio.
required to pay a small fee.
My graphic settings are set to high, except for the clouds are set to ultra. That's my setting right now. Alright, hold on, let me get SimTokyo Pro, my flight buddy, working. Thank you very much, T-Mac, for that follow over there on Twitch, man. Appreciate it so much, man. And thank you for flying with us today, bro. Definitely a pleasure. Yo, Peru, welcome to the stream as well. Good to see you, good to see you. Alright, yes, it is now connected. Nice. Yes, so, whoa, that doesn't look right. That's 2 hours and 40 minutes. That's not how long it should take us. But we are a ways out, that's what I do know. We'll be flying out of Senegal, through Guinea, and all the way to the Ivory Coast, right next to Ghana. And let me just bring this up for you guys, because if you said that to me, I'd be like, I don't know where that's at, bro. Show me the map. Show me the map. Hold up. Alright, here comes the map. There's the map. Yeah, so you can see where we are now, which is just taking, oops, that's not the right button. That was the wrong button. You see me looking like this is because I have this massive screen, TV screen up here that I'm trying to use as a second monitor because I don't have a second monitor. And it's mounted on the wall and it's like way the heck up there. So that's why my neck is like this. And I'm looking all the way up. So anyways, we out here in Africa. You see where we're at? You guys understand now? Got Guinea here, we got Ghana there, Ivory Coast, and here is where Senegal is. So by the way, I did not know where Senegal was until like 30 minutes ago. So don't worry if you feel bad. So there's Dakar right there. Just took off. We're just to the east of that, and Tice. I'm not sure how to say that. And yeah, so we're heading this way, following the west coast of Africa. This is actually a part of the world that I've personally never flew in. I've flown down here in the south part, you know, flying the most popular South Africa, flying from Cape Town to Johannesburg. Done that multiple times. I want to do it again. It's been a while, but done that flight. We've done flights in I think Tanzania, Rwanda, Uganda, Kenya. We've flown in this area, like on the east side. Ethiopia, we've been out there. Obviously, we've been up in Egypt and Cairo. I think we've been over here in Yemen, I think. I feel like I've flown. Oh yeah, we flew in Ethiopia. I don't think we went out into Yemen. And then I really haven't flown much in this middle area. But this will be our first time flying over here, and I can actually show you guys my logbook. How it works? Or is it, yeah. So this is my map here. This is basically all of my flights. Not all of them, but like a bunch of flights I've done since I've been using SimTokyo Pro, and you can kind of see where I've been. You can see that I definitely need to show South America some love. I feel bad about that. I really do, because I actually really love South America. You can see Africa. I need to show Africa some love. And as I mentioned, I have a few flights here. Like I said, I've flown in South Africa before. I just didn't log those flights. I think I've even been to Madagascar. And then from there, you see all of this area is just untouched by me, which means I definitely need to go there. And then a little bit of flying in Japan, a little bit of flying in Australia. There should be one in New Zealand too. Yeah, some flying in New Zealand, of course. Wait, what did I do? I didn't want to click on that. I didn't want to click on that. Hold on, let me try that again. Flight schedule. Come on, baby. There we go. Logbook. There we go. All right. Yeah. So, honestly, looking at this now and talking this out loud, I'm like, man, I kind of feel bad. Like, there's a lot of places I need to fly still. And this is the reason why, like, a lot of you guys will ask for a certain flight, and it might take me a while to get to it. Mainly because some of those flights you've asked for, I've either done already, or it's just somewhere that I just know nothing about. So you see over here, the Caribbean. I've done it from flying into Puerto Rico, into TNCM, Dominican Republic. We still need to hit up Haiti. That's on my, like, on the top of my list. Done a few hops. Most of the stuff I've done in the Caribbean, I haven't logged, and the reason I say that is because it's been in GA. It's been flying GA flights around the Caribbean. I don't tend to fly into the Caribbean that often in an airliner, and not that I don't want to. It's just that I don't know. The Caribbean is just so beautiful. It needs to be appreciated low and slow. Just flying right over top of it, you don't get the same effect, in my opinion. Like if you do a flight from Miami to Haiti, or Miami to Puerto Rico, you might get a chance to see some of these islands. You might, maybe, depending on the weather. But if you instead say, hey, I'm gonna fly from Haiti to like just do some island hopping, that's a different story. That can be fun. And then haven't been to Jamaica in a long time, or at least haven't logged a flight into Jamaica. Also, Central America needs some love. I just recently flew to Mexico City. Got some scenery out there, so really been enjoying that. But you can see mostly flying in and around the United States for Virtual Airlines, for myself, for GA. I'm just, it's US. I'm pretty sure if I saw your flight log and you're from like the UK, you just have a bunch of X marks and lines around the UK, and you probably never go anywhere else. So hey, don't make me feel too bad. We even have a little flight out here. I think that's when we did the landing on the snow. That was so much fun. No, that's Iceland. That was our VFR flight in Iceland. Yeah, that's what that was. And we got Spain, UK, Finland, Sweden, Norway, all that good stuff. Walco, thank you for the subscription. Welcome to the Blu-ray fam. Good to see you. But yeah, so I wasn't planning on showing you my whole world flight map, but yeah. As a matter of fact, we did a flight down here in Argentina that I didn't log too. So again, just because it doesn't show on this map does not mean that I have not flown there. It's just I did not log the flight because I probably didn't have the app. Even before I downloaded SimTokyo Pro, I had done hundreds of hours of flying. So lightning. So I wasn't able to log those flights with SimTokyo Pro, or because I used Project Fly before. That's what I was using before. It was Project Fly. I'll go back to my map. And how are we looking? Are we cruising all right? We climbing? What are we doing? So we're at 20,000 feet, and this thing is slow. It is slow to climb. Sheesh. My man T-Mac probably already flying at 39,000 feet. We got like 20,000 feet to go. Man. Can I do a flight to Dominican Republic? Yeah, I just mentioned that earlier. I've done one, and yes, I do want to do a flight out there again. So just because you haven't seen me fly there doesn't mean I don't want to. You just gotta remind me. And the thing is too, and this is probably for most streamers, like if you recommend to do a flight, unless they physically write it down in front of you, or you leave it in a comment or on Discord afterwards, they're probably gonna forget about it. But I do have Dominican Republic on my list of places to go. Matter of fact, I mentioned earlier about Virtual Airlines. I'm part of United Virtual, or Virtual UA is what they call it officially. And my last flight was into Washington Dulles. This was not a stream. I'm not really streaming these VA flights. Every once in a while I'll stream one, but I'm not streaming like a whole series of them. But I landed in Dulles, and I booked a flight from Dulles down to Dominican Republic. Now I know a lot of you guys probably like to watch as a stream, but it's like a 3.5 hour flight, and that's not really, it's a little long for me to do a live stream. Because most likely I'm gonna start that 3 hour flight and go somewhere else and then come back and land, you know. Anyways, back outside. Let's see. You want to fly to the island in an airliner, Miami to KELH, North Urethra? What? Such a gorgeous place. Swain Martin, a YouTuber, flew there in real life. I have to check that out. BWI to MK. Again, yeah, again, all these are great suggestions. But here's the thing, for my live streams, typically, for me personally, you guys can do what you want, you know, but for me personally, I try to keep my streams to around 2.5 hours in length total. So doing 3-hour flights, 3.5-hour flights, even 2-hour flight, like today is going to be longer than usual. I usually try to stay away from those just because of my, you know, just time and oops, no, do not put the gear down. Just because of my time, I'm just not able to do streams that long. And plus, I like to, if I can, try to do multiple legs. If I can, that rarely actually happens. I usually take too long on the ground for that. But anyways, point is, like, flights like, you know, BWI to Jamaica is like, you know, a bit too long for me. But I would love to still fly into Jamaica. I just have to start from somewhere closer. So that's the thing. Again, that's just my, like, if I say I'm gonna do a long haul, for me it's like either less than 2 hours or just around 6 hours if I do a long haul. But again, I have to have the time away, you know, right, from work and other things like that. I'm not doing this full time. But these clouds are looking pretty nice right now as we're heading south, still flying over Senegal. Man, this thing is taking its sweet time. That's what I'm saying. And my mouse is not working. Why is my mouse not working? There we go. It's only, yeah, maybe, I don't know. Only climbing at 76%. Why? And we're in OP climb. Interesting. I agree, Bombosa. Today, I was like, I'm doing a 2-hour flight. It's gonna feel like a long haul. That's how it is, man. Like for me, a long haul is 2 to 3 hours. But obviously, a legit long haul is plus 6 hours. But yeah, man, it's gonna take a minute for us to get the cruise. But yeah, like I said, guys, earlier, this free is completely free. Sorry, this plane is completely free right now on Bison.to. Hold on, what'd you say? Yo, Peru says, you were supposed to tell me that other day when you're at work, be careful of pilots and the APU bleed. Very toxic. Okay. I don't really know what you mean. Watch out for APU bleed. But I'll be on the lookout for that. Oh man. I was about to compliment the scenery and then I saw lightning. Whenever I find a new place, I'm just like heads down the whole time, looking at the scenery. Like a new region for me to check out. Melanie Barber. Again, this is a free, completely free, $3.99 A330neo on the FlightSim.to website, and you can download it right now. I have the link in the description for you guys if you're interested in trying it out. It uses a lot of the fly-by-wire mod systems. They remodeled they adjusted or edited the cockpit. Gorgeous out here. This is why I love Microsoft Flight Simulator now. I know a lot of people talk down on Microsoft and flying airliners and stuff like that, and you know, I don't disagree with the things that they're saying. Ooh, that lightning strike. But the fact that I did not have to download 100 gigabytes of ortho to make this flight worth it is what really keeps me coming back to Microsoft Flight Simulator, to be honest. Because if I want to fly the A330 and X-Plane, I could do this exact same flight, but I wouldn't want to fly with default scenery. I would have to go and download probably 20 gigabytes of ortho at the start and stop points, and I probably wouldn't have any en-route ortho, would just be default. So the fact that I'm able to like just kind of kick up this flight and just fly and have the auto-generated ortho scenery down there is just sweet, man. So definitely still looking forward to getting our add-ons, our POKSO 737s, our Phoenix A320, you know, getting those high fidelity aircraft that we all love in our in X-Plane and P3D. It's just taking longer, you know, than expected. So I mean, people always ask me, Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane, and I have to say 50-50 right now. I'm 50-50 in both. So I'm flying Microsoft Flight Simulator, I'm flying X-Plane. It depends on what plane I want to fly. If I want to fly a Boeing, I'm gonna hop on X-Plane, right? What's up, Flyboy? Welcome to the stream. Default King, good to see you, man, as well. Sky Command, hello, welcome to the stream, brother, man. Speaking of vibes, let's get some music going. We got a little bit longer of a flight today. We're rocking the Blue Games stream playlist from Epidemic Sounds. We'll have that playing in the background softly. Thank you, Scott Command, for that host, my friend. And didn't we meet in San Diego? Yeah, I think I have your phone number. Yeah, I'll have to recognize that name. Yes, Africa is so beautiful. I've never flown in West Africa. This is why I was excited about this flight. I was like, man, I get to fly in West Africa. Like, what's it even look like? And so far, look at it, man. Chief Sim Pilot, my friend. Bro, I want to compliment you, man. I was watching your stream yesterday and a few other times. Again, I don't always comment. Sometimes I'm doing other stuff. But I want to compliment you on your stream yesterday. Mainly just about the dialogue and what you were talking about. And just very inspirational, motivating, and definitely teaching everybody some good life stories. Look at that view right there. Africa, oh my god. Also, I have a story, because he just texted me. I don't know if he's streaming, if he's in the chat. Edgar, if you're here, say what's up, man. But I'm gonna let him know. Turn the music up just a little bit. We'll turn the engine sounds down. It's just a, you know, it's nothing special. And we'll get the music popping. And we'll enjoy our flight today in West Africa. I do work today, by the way, later after our stream. There we go, we'll bring that down. Bring that way down. Do not let me forget to turn the sounds up before we descend, guys. There we go. Oh yeah, good vibes. Oh yeah. I'm telling you, today's gonna feel like a long haul a little bit. Just a little bit. But again, reason I picked a long flight today, or longer, yeah, I'm just gonna call it long. A long flight today is because we have got a time to talk, man. Since Flight Sim Expo, bruh, and ma'am, people, ladies and gentlemen, I have been busy. It's been non-stop on the run. Not on the run, but you know what I'm saying, like non-stop running around. As soon as I got back from Flight Sim Expo, I moved. As you can see, the background is a little bit different than it used to be. And so we were moving, like I had to pack, get everything moved. I was selling a lot of stuff from our furniture. So I had to like try to get rid of that as soon as possible. And it's just crazy. And then on top of that, the same week I also had ramp training. So if you guys have not been following on the channel, I have recently, lightning, Jesus. I recently got a job at my local airport on the ramp, and it asked for a lot of training. And so we had a in-person ramp class I had to do. That was mandatory, like 4 days long, like 8 to 5 every day. So I wasn't able to stream, I don't think, that week, which was definitely a bummer because I was just on a Flight Sim high from San Diego. And all I wanted to do was go home and play Flight Sim, fly to Zebo, and fly Microsoft, and just enjoy, you know. And then also I wanted to post some videos, kind of some recap stuff from the event too, which I have still yet to be able to do. But yeah, it's just been crazy. And then the week after, you know, I think I did get a stream in on that Friday, I think. but just been kind of sparse, right? Because I've been busy working, but I've been loving the job. And where was I going with that story? Oh, it's just been busy. It's been crazy busy. But a cool thing is just last night. No, I don't work at Hobby. I work at the Intercontinental in Houston. But just last night, I met somebody on the ramp. We were working the same shift. And this is a funny story. I told my wife about it too. We were in an A321, Frontier A321, loading up bags, or uploading bags into the cargo bin. And the guy is like, "Hey, are you YouTuber?" I was like, "Yeah." And he like looked at me for a second, like stared at, like, he's like, "I know you." I was like, "No freaking way!" Like, of all places, I get recognized in the cargo bin of an A321 on the job, you know. So it was pretty crazy. But he works. We both now work at the same company. He's been working on the ramp for a long time. He's way more experienced than I am, but he's also new to the company. And he's a flight simmer. He's a flight simmer. He's an av geek. He's trying to become a pilot in the near future. I think he's working on that now, working on saving money to do that. Man, this plane is beautiful. Jesus Christ. So this is cool, man, because I've been meeting people at my job so far. And, you know, even though it's an aviation job at the airport, that does not mean that everybody has a passion and a love for aviation. And it's very apparent. You can tell the people who want to be there and the people who are there just for a paycheck. I'm not one of those people who's there just for a paycheck. Like, the reason I even searched up to find that job in the first place, because, hey, I want to get some extra money. I want to find a new part-time job. Lightning is crazy right now. And I was like, you know, if I have to get another job and spend time doing something in addition to what I'm doing now, I'm going to find something that I can at least be interested in. So I picked, you know, an airport job, and I love it, man. I really do. I've been really enjoying it. You know, I didn't really know how I'd feel about it, you know, before doing it, because I've never worked on a ramp before. But I like it. You know, it's obviously physical. You definitely have to work pretty hard, but it's really cool. I love being around the aircraft, being like inches away, being able to touch the fuselage, you know, put the chocks on, all that stuff. It's just really enjoyable. But it's crazy. So meeting this guy was honestly really dope, because I was like, well, so far the people I've met at this company, you know, a lot of them do like the job, but they're not particularly like an aviation lover. They just, you know, they're there for the benefits, or they just kind of like it because it's pretty chill, right? But this guy, this guy, no, he's like me. He's like me. And, you know, we're both distracted by planes taking off, landing, and taxiing behind us when we're, you know, doing a wing walking or a pushback. You know what I mean? So he's just like us. He's a flight simmer. He plays X-Plane, Microsoft Flight Simulator all the time before and after work. So I was like, man, this is sick, man. This is so cool. All right, T-Mac, I'll see you later, my friend. Thank you, my man, for joining me today, bro. So it's really cool being able to have somebody to relate with out there on the job, you know, and in the same city. Like, it's so rare that in person, in real life, that you meet somebody else who does flight sim. You know, this is why a lot of us come together in these flight sim streams and in like flight sim expo, because we finally get to meet people who also love and have a passion for the same things we have a passion for. So again, it's just super dope, man. And so it's cool to meet him. So we're definitely gonna be friends now. And we talked a lot about flight sim, like, because I had 3 flights in my shift last night, and we had like a 2-hour delay on one of the flights, and so we literally had nothing to do. So we're just sitting there talking flight sim, man, and it was just cool. Oh snap! What did I do? What did that button do? What the heck did I do? So yeah, this was really cool. What did I do? I broke it. What did I do? Oh, that's what I think it was. Is that what I did? Huh, interesting. Anyways, but yeah, it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. HD Sim is in the building. Welcome to the stream, my friend. We are flying, if you guys are just joining us, the A330 Neo. Don't, you know, get it right. It's the Neo. It's backwards, but it is the Neo. How are we doing? Are we cruising yet? Oh my God, we're not cruising yet. This is gonna take 6 hours if we don't figure this out. Hold on. Why are we what if I just do manual climb? I'm gonna just do manual, because it's only climbing at 79% and taking forever. I'm also gonna bring our speed back to 280. Alright, hopefully that helps because we are still 10,000 feet to go. Yeah, this flight's gonna take forever if we climb it that slow of a pace. Chavez, welcome to the stream of Chaveza. Welcome to the stream. How do I like the new plane so far? So far, it looks good. Visually, it looks good, which is no surprise on Microsoft Flight Simulator. As for how it flies, I don't know. I mean, our takeoff was okay. It was a little heavy on the front. But mainly the biggest issues are, you know, kind of the fly-by-wire integration of it, which is probably gonna be difficult for them to fix. But the thing I do like about it is that it does just go ahead and use the MCDU from fly-by-wire, which is one of the important things. Make sure our flight plan is inputted and flowing correctly. As you can see here, it shows that we have no fuel here in the center screen, which is obviously wrong because we're flying right now. Our fuel flow is 0 as well. Like, so there's a few things that are issues, but I know the developer's working on it, so it definitely has a lot of potential. Same thing I said about the Project Megapack version. I was like, this has a lot of potential, but they just, you know, sadly that project died. So until somebody else picks it up, then maybe we'll get another 330. This is not a continuation of the Project Megapack A330, by the way. This is a completely different person who made this, so don't confuse that project with this one. We're doing manual toga climb about 1,200 feet per minute. That's better than what we were doing, which was 200 feet per minute. It should also have contrails, but I don't think we're high enough for it yet. But yeah, I've been loving the job, man. It's been a lot of fun. It's and again, if you guys want to see more about that, definitely I have the Instagram down on the bottom of the stream at IAmBlueGames. Follow me on Instagram, and I'm pretty much almost every day, any day I'm working, I'm posting videos of you know, stuff on the ramp. And you know, I can't use my phone too much. I only, you know, use it when I'm not doing anything, like if I'm, you know, if we're waiting for the passengers to board or waiting for gate checks or something, you know. But I don't, you know, go out of my way and use my phone too much. Just gonna put that out there. But yes, I do post videos of stuff. We mainly service A320s and 21s, but it's still pretty cool job. You met me through Infinite Flight about 3+ years ago, and now I'm seeing the. That's amazing, man. Thank you so much for sticking around, bro. That's always great to hear. Always great to hear. Thank you for being an OG. Pushing back was hard for you at first, but once you get used to it, it's so much fun. Yeah, I can't wait, man. My station manager's already, you know, told me that he's gonna train me for it, so I'm just kind of waiting for that to happen, right? Because it's a process. I can't just jump on the pushback and try it. Like, you got to go through a certain kind of training for that specifically. But yeah, I want to be able to push planes. I want to be able to tow them, you know, in case we get the overnight planes where we gotta like move it to a parking spot somewhere. I definitely want to do that, so I am really looking forward to that part. And I'm probably gonna be pretty nervous. I'm probably gonna be pretty nervous at first because, you know, I've never pushed a plane, and it's a very expensive thing to be moving around, you know what I mean? Beast Mode 4, what is up, my friend? Did you say? Yes, I am a ramp agent, a new ramp agent. But welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. New to the channel, make sure you guys say hello to Beast Mode 4. Welcome to the community. McLaren, yes, so I was in thrust climb earlier. I took it out because we were climbing at 200 feet per minute at 285 knots, and I was like, this is taking way too long. So I went ahead and just basically took over, threw it into toga, max throttle, and now we're climbing a bit faster. So I'll put it back in thrust lever climb or mode when we get to our cruise, but it's just taking too long. We're going Mach 0.815 right now, which is pretty nice. So we're not going slow, but we're just climbing really slow. I want to get to our cruise, chill, and we can hang out, you know? But yes, whenever you're flying an Airbus, you're supposed to put it in thrust lever climb once it gives you that little thing right there when it says lever climb. No Tortolo. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Does engine views work on this plane? Sadly, no. Sadly, no. Let me show you why while we're slowly climbing up to 39,000 feet in West Africa. So check this out. I'm gonna move my camera back. Now, thankfully, there's no boundary like a lot of the other add-on planes. So when I'm back here, so usually I would go back here, I would rotate my camera to the left and then get a wing view. But check this out. That's all you see. So as soon as you get out of the cockpit, you can't see anything. Definitely a big downside. So you can't create a wing view. And no matter how far out I move the camera outside the cockpit, everything disappears. So I can make custom views inside of here, which I've done. It's easy, right? But I can't make one out there. Now what I could probably try to do is maybe get a view like this. I'll rotate it back and like just slide it over here. But even then, still, like, I can't see it. So hopefully they do something about that in the next update for this plane, because I got to have my wing views, especially on a wide body plane where you're doing like, you know, long 6-hour flights. You want to have that wing view to really appreciate it, you know. So do I ever land at my airport? Don't you dare wreck my plane when I get one. Oh, if you ever land at my airport, I'll be alright, man. It'll be good. By that time, I'll be professional. I'll be a pro. What do you fly? Do you fly in real life? And if you do, let me know. I would like to, you know, see if you ever come to my terminal. We can meet up. It is. I agree. Inertial Records. That little CRJ is definitely a fun plane to fly. I love it and highly recommend it. If you like regional jets and you're looking for a challenge, the CRJ is a great plane for anyone. Yes, the same problem with the showcase camera, Zach. So check it out. So this is in the drone cam. So still climbing. These clouds look amazing. That's all I am saying. Oh man. Anyways, I'm getting distracted. There's our contrails back there. You're only 4? What? Okay. So you mean like in the future? Can I convince XP to get this plane? He'll probably get it. I ain't got to tell him. So yeah, so when I go, anytime you move a camera near the plane, it just disappears. So yeah. You guys know me. I got to show you the good and the bad about the plane. And that's one of the bad things about this plane. I can get to the cockpit. So you got Emilia, sorry, that's her name. But yeah, I don't know why it does that. So I'm gonna leave it right here on this view for a bit, because that view looks sick. Contra in the back, we got Africa on the bottom. Come on, what else do you want? But yeah, I won't be surprised if XP flies it. He probably doesn't know about it. Maybe he does, I don't know. I feel like me and XP been talking so much, and obviously I follow his streams too. But like I feel like if I see a plane, I know whether or not XP is gonna fly it. I'm like, yeah, this is an XP plane. I'm like, this is not an XP plane. Like for example, somebody asked me last night, like, hey, you think XP would fly Embraer E170? It's like, nope. At least not, you know, until maybe X-Craft comes out with theirs. He might try it, but you know, he's not really a regional jet guy. That's more my style. This plane also has really good wing flex, does it? I thought that I saw in comments somewhere that this plane did not have wing flex at all. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I don't know. I guess we'll see if we hit some turbulence. Man, this view, this is a screenshot. Hold on. This is a freaking screen. This should have been the thumbnail. What am I thinking, Blue? Okay, hopefully I got that screenshot. Yeah, I heard there is a somebody was showing me also that there is an E175 or E170 on Microsoft Flight Sim now. I don't know if it's free or payware, but I was not impressed by the thumbnail, by the screenshots. Like, exterior looked really good, which, you know, anybody can get away with a good exterior. in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We've seen a few developers prove that. When I saw the interior and the cockpit modeling, I was like, man, that looks like paper, and that's not me. I'm not
If you
down.
would like to order additional menu items, please hit the flight attendant call button at any time, and we'll be over shortly to assist.
All right, we must be cruising because our flight attendant just did a announcement. Let's go take a look. We're at 39,000 feet. We finally freaking made it. It only took an hour to get up here. More like 30 minutes. Let's see. All right, so we're gonna go into throttle climb mode now, or throttle lever mode. There we go. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change our Mach. Okay, that Mach is out of sync or something. Not changing. There we go. I'm gonna go max as fast as we can go. I'm gonna go like right on the red line. It's gonna be Mach 0.86. And hopefully, yeah, the plane is spooling up for that. So Mach 0.86, 39,000 feet. Currently, ground speed is 461. En route, heading southbound, actually southeastbound now. We're currently flying over Guinea? No. Yeah, I guess that's how you say it, Guinea. So as long as it can get that speed for me, I'll be happy. But as you can see again, I don't know, maybe something to do with my perf settings, but it is really severely limiting my speed. Look at that, it's max at 69% in 1. Now I don't actually know how to change that. It says cost index 47. Maybe change the cost index to like something ridiculous like 99. Alright, does that change it? Oh, it did. Look at that. So there's that little yellow line. Maybe not. I don't know. Oh, you're 14. Yeah, I definitely won't be seeing you fly into international airport anytime soon. But yeah, you can get your license at 15 in the US, so go for it. If you know this is what you want to do, freaking go for it. Don't waste no time. They are hiring like crazy. I know you guys have heard the rumors and all the different pilots and even pilot YouTubers saying, hey, yes, it is true. There's a lot of space, a lot of room for aviation jobs right now, because everybody's moving up into like the big main companies because they're hiring like crazy. So get it done, man. I'm in the same boat. I want to get started as soon as possible. I have a good friend of mine who lives here as well, who just started his flight training, and we went to, matter of fact, I'm gonna lead into this next story. We went to an air show together, him and my dad as well, in Houston, the Houston Wings Over Houston air show. Got to see the Thunderbirds and the Snowbirds from Canada, which is pretty cool. And you know, we talked to some pilots there, told us the exact same thing. They were like, hey man, yeah, it's true, like, because a lot of the regional pilots are getting hired at big companies, like the main big companies. Then the regional jet people, they need more people. Like they're short. Like there's a legit pilot shortage. And what happens is they're gonna hire all the CFIs, and apparently they're trying to pass some kind of law or something to lower the requirement to get into the airline, which I think is like 1,500 hours, something like that right now. And they're trying to lower it so they regional airlines and charter airlines can hire people sooner. And so then we're gonna have a shortage of instructors. So it's just definitely a great time. For the private sector, for the rich and richer, have a shortage of pilots also. Good to know. Yeah, that's kind of where I want to go. I want to go more into the private sector. That's what I'm more interested in, flying the private jets. You got to see the Blue Angels and actually got to touch Blue Angel number 7. The plane or the person? Nice, Showtime. You're getting your FAA medical done tomorrow. Good, good, good. Definitely need to get that done. Yeah, same, Jack Soros. Sadly, we don't get those views, man. Sadly, sadly, sadly. And yes, again, this is a freeware A330-900 Neo. Captain Isle says the cockpit interior is horrible. Yeah, I agree about the proportions of the Neo engines to the 330 body versus the 330 and the regular engines. It kind of reminds me a little bit of like the 767 and the little bitty engines. It always just felt, out of proportion, right? But I don't know, lately I've been kind of, we might have to fly a 767 sometime soon. I've been seeing a lot of them at work, flying in and out. Even I saw the Amazon Prime 767 too, and I was like, man, maybe I should hop on that Flight Factor 767 sometime soon. Oh, hey, we have company. We have been intercepted. Who is that? What is he flying? A Bonanza. Bro, that is a fast Bonanza. Oh, you're talking about, okay, gotcha. You're talking about the 170 Captain now. Okay. Thank you for confirming that the interior looks like crap. That's what I thought from the screenshots. I was like, yeah, I can, a lot of times you can tell sometimes from the screenshots. Sometimes, but then sometimes you kind of have to go and look for yourself. I just love this view so much right now because I can't get my wing views, so this is my next one. FZ, you're in the last year of high school, but I'm looking forward to starting your aviation career after graduation. Bro, like I said, guys, go for it. Like, if you can even start before you're in school, like, the sooner the better. Like, it's like, if it's something you want to do, like, it's not going to be easy. Like, I'm not saying it's going to be easy to get a job or even easy to complete your training. It's just, I'm just saying that this is something you want to do, it's going to be worth it. It's gonna be worth it, and it's gonna be worth the wait. So how bad do you want it? But yeah, so back to the air show. They were telling us that at the air show, but the air show itself was freaking amazing. It was so dope, man. It was again, we got to see the Thunderbird demo team, which is the F-16 Thunderbirds, and we got to see the Snowbird. That was my first time seeing them. I always thought their plane that they fly was a little weird, but they did a really good job. It's just so cool seeing fighter pilots and aerobatic pilots flying inches apart, wing to wing. It's so difficult. Like, I try to do what they do on DCS World sometimes when I fly on the aerobatic server, and it's just so hard. Like, it's so much that I want to learn, honestly. Like, I would personally love to do like aerobatic flights, or not flights, but aerobatic group flights. Particularly on DCS because of the way their multiplayer works. Microsoft, you can't really do it that well because when you get too close, they disappear, and there's no way to change that right now. But either way, I would love to do it more because I think it's fun. But it's just really cool. They did a Pearl Harbor demonstration as well, where they're like dropping bombs, had a bunch of fireballs flying and pyro effects. It was really sick. And of course, it was Houston, so it was hot as heck. But it was just good. It was just a good time getting to be up and close to all the planes. You got to see C-130s take off, and the F-22 was there. We got to see F-16 up close, F-15 up close, a few F-18 Super Hornets. What else do we see? I saw my man Aviation 360. I got to meet him in person for the first time. He was at the show as well. He's also from Houston. Matter of fact, big shout out to our homie Aviation 360. He's been supporting the channel a long time. He made the F-14 Tomcat livery for our Blue Aero Force on DCS World, and he's working on the F-16 livery. Matter of fact, he's finished it already. If you're on Discord, you can see it right now. It's on our screenshots. But probably next week, we're gonna do our next DCS World live stream. So if you're interested in DCS World, curious, or interested in about fighter jet combat sim, maybe go ahead and get started now. Like, get it downloaded. Start your free trial on some of the planes like the F-15 or the F-16. And next week we'll be flying on that, doing some. Hopefully get a squad together, have a few of us flying together in formation and try to protect our country, I guess. Yeah, that'll be hopefully next week sometime. I don't know what day exactly or what time. So it'll either be around this time or it might be in the afternoon US time. So we'll just have to see. It depends on my schedule and life. You get me? But yeah, it was a good time. The air show was really cool. Really enjoyed it. I'm like, you probably can't tell because of the light, but I'm about 5 shades darker now. Yeah, from the sun. I didn't get sunburned, but I did get. I got toasted. That's what I got. Sonic Bum, welcome to the stream, my friend. This is Senegal Airlines. We departed from Senegal, Golf Oscar Bravo Delta. Beautiful airport out there. Definitely recommend you guys give that a second look. It is available. What is going on? We about to stall. Hold on. Let me come back to that thought. What the heck? Yeah, we're never gonna get there. So I'm in climb. I'm in throttle lever climb. It should be managing my speed. It's not. If I click here, see what happens. No. Try changing it up. It's like locking my N1, my engine effort at 69.7. It won't give me any more on the preset setting. So if I go into Toga, let's see what happens. Like, so manual. So now I'm on manual. And we're now getting the full. Yeah, so yeah, it's definitely some stuff is up with this. I was like, man, we are going like this. Cause I noticed when I did the rotating view that our angle of attack was weird. Like our plane was like this. I was like, that don't seem right unless it's just how it is. So it's gonna take us forever to get there if we fly this slow. We're not even halfway. Take icing settings. I have icing turned off, I believe. No, we shouldn't need it. We could turn a probe heat on, but it would usually give us a thing saying, hey, you're icing. I'll turn it on just in case. Won't hurt us. Alright, so we say PAX 9Y. Okay, so we got 98.5% now. Here, we're actually only doing 93% in one. And our speed is trying to come up. Let's see here. Ground speed is 409. Yeah, it's coming up now. Probably gonna take a second to get all the way there. Weird. So this is what happens when you try out new planes, but hopefully it'll fix some of these bugs. I'll probably, to be honest, won't be flying this plane until these things have been fixed. Like the one day I decide to do a longer flight, the plane wants to make it longer for us. Slowly but surely. Yes, yes, yes. Disengage auto throttle. Let's try it. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah. Autopilot. I left the autopilot on. It's actually on Toga lock right now. So this is all the effort I can get from the engines apparently right now. It's 93.7 in one and 98%. That's what I have it set to. And I turned on the anti-ice in case we were getting icing. Hydraulic page is in op. APU page. Yeah, speed's coming up now. This is good. So we're just gonna have to do manual Toga, and I'm just gonna leave it in auto throttle because it doesn't make a difference whether I'm in auto throttle or not when I'm on Toga. Just different symbology there. What do we need to descend? I mean, I know we're far away from that, but out of curiosity. El Bapino is in the house. What's up, man? What's good to stream, bro? Always bringing the wine and the cheese. Bonjour, ça va, my friend. Good to see you, man. Merci beaucoup, bro. Good to see you. Oh, Donovan. What's up, Paul? Good to see you, bro. Welcome to the stream as well. Turn off autopilot completely. Let's see what happens. Y'all better not kill me. Alright, autopilot's off. It's on toggle lock. Alright, so right now we're apparently straight in level, but I have everything off. So still climbing, speed slowly. We're at Mach 0.82. It seemed like it did go up a little bit, like it's trying to go up a little bit. At 94.6 was kind of bouncing on that meter, so it's not making a huge difference, but it is trying. It seems like it's trying without autopilot to put a little bit more engine effort in. Good morning, Captain Kimtrail. Good to see you, man. Hopefully doing well, bro. No, it's early over there. Yes, autopilot is off. You can see here, all autopilot is off completely. All right, Thomas, I'll see you later, man. Appreciate you. All right, I'm turning autopilot back on, so I don't want to lose. I don't want to get too high. And if I hit auto throttle, let's see what happens. Is it gonna just drop? Oh, it's staying there. So it's pretty consistent. Doesn't matter whether I'm on autopilot or auto throttle. It still gives me the same effort. And yeah. So we're gonna stay in Toga for cruise. If we redline it, we redline it because we're behind schedule. Mach 0.48, 484. We are an hour away, guys. 1 hour out. Turn off and on auto throttle. Yeah, we just did that. Yeah, I don't think it's even cold outside. Negative, well, it's negative 21. I'm turning it off. We don't need it. Yeah, I'm not gonna put it back in throttle climb. I don't believe it's gonna work. And if I pull the throttle back, we're gonna lose that momentum and it's gonna drop and have to wait for it to climb up again. So I'll let the developers fix that problem. Managed to 90 selected. Can I put Mach right there? No, it's not gonna worry about it. Not gonna worry about it. We're doing good. As long as we're moving quickly, I am happy. And we are moving pretty quickly. 485. Alright, back outside. Oh, that's my jam. I should say speed when cruising. Wait, it never went to speed. It only said thrust lever the whole time. I tried moving the throttle back to find another mode, and that's the only one it gave me. So yeah, go ahead and download the plane, try it out for yourself, and if you find a fix, please let me know. Or not a fix, but if you just find like a better way to do it, please let me know. Contrailing over West Africa. For those of you who just joined us, let's show you guys really quickly the map. So we are just over an hour out from where we're going. I don't know how to pronounce it. DIAP. Delta India Alpha Papa. There we go. So we are, again, not quite halfway. We're over here and having some autopilot issues. Going a little slower than we should, but we'll get there. We'll go down here to a place called Abidjan. Something like that. Then a country called Ivory Coast, right next to Ghana. and we took off out of Senegal. It's over here where Dakar is. Oh look, they have a St. Louis. We need to go out. We need to go to Cabo Verde sometime. It's a beautiful area right here. I got one person flying out there right now, I think. Dick. Love it, love it. Togalak is a safety feat. I was in Togalak a second ago. Brian Harris, bro, what's up, man? How you doing, man? Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not messing with the autopilot anymore, guys. If it don't want to work, it don't want to work. I shouldn't have to put this much effort into getting it to go into the way it goes, so I had to fix it. Oh snap, you just got a honeycomb Bravo, man. I ordered one like right after FS Expo. I got an order confirmation, but I never got a shipping confirmation, so I don't know when I'm gonna get that thing. And I'm like, I don't wanna have to wait 6 months for no dang honeycomb Bravo. Just give me my money back. And I'll order it when you guys have them, because they said at the expo, like, hey, we have them in stock again. I'm like, all right, I'll go ahead and order one. I've been kind of on the fence about getting one for a long time. We got a few storms that we were flying over earlier. I think it's not clearing up, but it's not as nasty now. Oh, I forgot I had that on the screen. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let's see, what else has happened in the last 2 weeks that I want to catch up on. So I talked about the air show, talked about the new job, talked about the new guy I met at the new job, talked about I will soon learn or get, I guess, signed off on pushing back aircraft. Looking forward to that. Terrence, you love your Bravo, but you can't get your Alpha. Man, why not? Definitely looking forward to the new add-ons coming. Microsoft. As well as the new hardware coming. The Turtle Beach. The new Honeycomb HOTAS joystick and throttle. And a new Thrustmaster yoke. Again, I got a chance to touch those things at the expo, but some like the Turtle Beach, I got to use that one in the sim. The other one, the Thrustmaster one, I did not get a chance to use in the sim, and I couldn't use the Honeycomb one either because they really just had like a replica of it. You ordered yours at expo? Huh? Oh, we're banking. Bro, this game is just so gorgeous. One thing I noticed at work, now that I've been around, 320s a bunch, is that, and I'm, you know me guys, I always, I don't say complain, but one of my biggest criticisms about a lot of planes in general, but especially Microsoft Flight Simulator, is that they don't, they're just too clean. They all look like they came right out the factory, right out the paint shop. There's just nothing, there's no, you know what I'm saying? There's literally, like, it looks like a brand new plane. There's no dirt underneath, nothing. Nada. And now being around the planes more in real life, like up close and personal, I'm seeing how dirty they are. Cockpit and the interior and exterior. Obviously they clean the planes between flights for passengers, but when it comes to the exterior of that plane, because it's flying back and forth all day long, there's nobody washing it after every landing. They get pretty dirty in flight and taxiing to and from the gate. And so I'm like really like, even like now I'm even more, I guess, picky on that dirtiness, because like one thing I noticed a lot is on the nose, because planes do hit bugs and birds, all the time. It's not always like a hard hit that that takes the plane, has to go into maintenance. Thank you very much, Aluni for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Ray family. Appreciate you. But like over here, you'll see like little just smudges of like dead dragonflies and ducks and birds, all kind of stuff, chickens, whatever you could think of that flies. There's usually a piece of it on the nose of an aircraft, and blood streaks, like all kind of stuff. I know that sounds gory and disgusting, but I'm just saying, like it's not white like this. And then underneath it, because they're taxiing on these dirty runways, and sometimes through the rain and mud, not mud, but like like water is being shot up, stuff like that. Like the bottom underneath here gets pretty dirty too, like dirty enough that you could reach up, touch it with your finger, and write your name on it. Speaking of that, I saw that on a plane the other day. We were checking the nose gear for some stuff, and I looked underneath the belly of the plane. I was like, somebody wrote on here. Matter of fact, a bunch of people wrote on here. It's like graffiti. It's not like spray paint, but like they just kind of like when you have a car and it says "Wash me." It's like that. So anyways, yeah, just more proof that whenever you make an add-on, if you're making textures for an aircraft, definitely put some dirt, some smudges on there, because that's how it is in real life. Wait till you do the labs. I know how to do the lab. I haven't had to do it yet. It's gonna be any day now, probably today. Now that you mention it, today is probably gonna be the day that I have to do the lavatory. I've assisted with it before, but so far of all the things on the ramp, that is probably my least favorite thing that I want to do. So I'm kind of trying to avoid it as long as possible. I'm really trying to avoid that as long as possible. That's a good thumbnail or a screenshot right there too. Let's go ahead and get that screenshot. But if you guys don't know what a lav is, a lavatory is where you go use the restroom on a plane. There's a hole in the back, not the A view hole. That's what it looks like. But there's a hole in the back. Open up a compartment, and you have to put a pipe to it and hit a button, and it sucks out all the freaking stuff. It's disgusting. It stinks. But that's how they do it. For some reason, I always thought that planes just like shot out all of the sewage during the flight, just sprayed it out into the air and eventually dissolved before it hit the ground. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I was obviously wrong. That's what I thought when I was a kid, though. What up, Jack? Ash Hurst, welcome to the tree, man. Yes, make sure the connector is securely fastened on that hole, or you will have stuff all over you. Right? Right, Chief? Today could be the day, man. Yeah, yesterday I had to work from 4 p.m. to midnight. I actually didn't get off to midnight 12:30. Tonight I only work until like 9. So I won't be there all night, but we probably only have maybe 1 or 2 flights. It's not a hard job. It's a pretty easy job. Yes, Microsoft, even the runways are clean. That's not how it is in real life. But I don't know if the lab is the same in this plane, because I've never done an A330 in real life. So, but in the Airbus 320, it might not even be modeled on the texture. There's a cargo, which is missing all the writing on it. Wow, now I'm super picky. Working at the airport has ruined how I look at airplanes. Here's oh, here it is. They do have it. So the writing. Oh god, yeah, I forgot it does that. Right here. Oh, it even says it. Yeah. So you push your hand in this part. Where's my mouse? Where's my mouse? Where is my mouse? Anyways, see where it says push? You put your finger in there or your hand in there, you push it, and then you pull the other part out, and the whole cargo thing comes out. And again, I don't do the 330s, so I don't know how many doors. I guess it only has 2 doors. There's another one back here. And again, it is definitely missing the writing on it. It should be the same writing on this door. And then this one is actually the maintenance one, I think. But it looks like it didn't model or texture where the lav would be, which is probably a good thing. unless it's somewhere else. Captain Nokia, welcome back, man. Fight's going great so far. Besides, you know, being a bit slower earlier, autopilot giving us a few issues here and there. I'm not sure if it's autopilot or the plane, or both, all the above. A few bugs there that we're finding and discovering, but other than that, it's been a really cool, chill, nice flight. Taking a closer look at this A330 while we're en route. Yeah, I definitely love working around aircraft and just, you know, being there. I can feel the heat coming from the brakes, you know, whenever I'm putting the chocks on after it arrives at the gate. I can smell everything, the heat from the engine as it's, you know, after it's turned off. It's just, well, it's a cool job. Definitely a perfect job for an aviation nerd. The readings from Sierra Leone, West Africa. Bro, what's up, man? Didn't we just fly over? Yeah, we're flying right over Sierra Leone right now, bro. Huge shout out to Pilot Raid, and thank you Jack Ashurst for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. So let's all look down, guys. Let me see some hand waving emojis down in the chat. Sierra Leone is off our right wing right now. Thank you Finbot for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. I'll give you guys a right wing view, so maybe we can't really see it. It's too cloudy. Look at that, man. If I posted this screenshot, you would think this was real. Wow. Just wow. Yeah, currently flying right just to the northeast of Sierra Leone. We're actually currently flying over Guinea. I think that's how you say it. Here's the thing. You could always try working at your local airport. If you don't like it, just, you know, do something else, right? I don't recommend, you know, only being at a job for like a week, you know what I'm saying? But if you're trying something out, you're trying something out, especially if it's completely different than what you're already in career-wise. Yep, Pilot Ray is looking up at us, man. Yeah, dope. I knew we'd fly over somebody's house today. Your mom's from Guinea. What a coincidence. Bro, it's a freaking small world. That's what it is. When will I return to your home airport, M8N? Where is that? What's the full IKO? Where is that exactly? But good to see you, Haas Aviation. Welcome to the stream, man, and glad to have you with us today, man. Really appreciate it, and glad you enjoyed the content, man. It's a bit, like I said, a bit of a longer flight. We're just chilling, we're hanging out, talking, discussing. If you guys have anything you want to ask in chat, definitely let me know. Thank you very much, Infinite Flight 876 for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Appreciate you very much. But if there's anything you guys, you know, want to talk about or ask about, anytime, let me know. Manchester, okay. Gotcha. Jibs representing the sunny Caribbean. Matter of fact, you know what we used to do back when we used to do longer flights? We used to do 1 hour ETE shoutouts. And I think it's time to bring it back since we have a longer flight today. So since we are actually 53 minutes out from our destination, as we fly over Guinea and Sierra Leone in West Africa, come in the chat. Let me know where you're watching from. And I'm going to give you guys a shout out. And as per tradition, how we used to do it back in the day, I'm gonna turn the music up while we do so. You dig? Alright, I'm down. This is gonna be sick. I'm gonna leave you guys with this beautiful view here of Guinea / Sierra Leone in the A330-900. See, just gotta find a better song. That song's too slow. Oh. Yeah, we can rock that. Oh wait, let me find one I like. Alright, we're gonna rock this one. Alright. Okay, hey guys, our 1 hour ETE shoutouts. Again, if you didn't hear me before, leave where you're watching from in the chat, and I'll give you guys a quick shout out as we are 1 hour out. Music's turn up. Thank you very much, Pushback, Deshpande for the subscription. Welcome to Blu-ray family. Captain Dennis, yo, what's up? Welcome to the stream, man. Chief Sim Pilot, we'll start with you, my friend. Good friend of mine representing Ohio. That's how he would say it. Captain Dennis, welcome to the stream, man. You just got your confirmation email to book a slot. Okay, I can dig it. Oh, cross the pond. That's what you're talking about. Blue Lantern, good to see you, my friend. Welcome to the street. Passy representing Seoul, Korea. Got a lot of Seoul over there. Jibs representing Trinidad and Tobago. I like it. I like it. Infinite Flight 876 also representing Jamaica. I do remember you, man. Welcome back. Good to see you. Captain Nogi representing Vermont. Good to see you, my friend. Sheeta Pai or Pal is from Prague. Man, you guys are all over the place. I love it. Captain, who's that? Jibs Blessing from the Caribbean. Sweet. Remember to drop those locations in the chat. Put a shout. Da Vinci representing Florida. Oh snap. You did make this livery. What's up, Da Vinci? I did see your name in the title. Well, man, you did a great job. Thank you so much. So big shout out to Da Vinci, guys. He's the one who made this livery. Representing Florida, though. Captain Dennis, you now work at JetBlue at RDU. Sweet. I know a guy who used to work for Spirit at RDU. Now he works in Houston. What rating does Air Senegal have on stars? I have no clue. Zabul loves Codex, representing Toronto, Canada. Love it, man. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Mr. Music for All, also representing Florida. We got a few Florida people in chat today. Also, got some Caribbeans out there. And a few people from West Africa. I love it. I love it. I love it. Butter O, there's no way you're from Dakar. Are you really? Welcome to the stream, though, man. That's crazy. Of all places. I had to pick your city randomly. Blue Lantern representing Ottawa, Canada. Man, look at these clouds. I'm just... Every time I get Microsoft Flight Simulator, guys, I just get amazed. I really do. And it's just the sky. It's the lighting, it's the sky. I still believe Microsoft is too clean. If they just dirtied it up a little bit, just a little bit, don't change the clouds. You know, you can obviously make it a bit better, but like just dirty up a few things. And this is why I actually like the dark side, like with the sun, the shadow over here on the right, because the other side is just too white. Cloud game strong, yes sir. So was those contrails too. Need a bottle of soju, Cap. Gotcha. On the way. Oh yeah, got that Kachow view. The sun shining in our face. Contrailing over the clouds. Flying at 39,000 feet over West Africa. Got to love it. Alright, no problem, Captain Ogre. Do your college thing, man. Get a job. I'm looking, honestly, Captain Ogre, bro, you've been so dedicated to your studies and stuff, man. I'm really looking forward to see, like, what it leads to. You know what I mean? Because I know you put a lot of hard work into it. I mean, you're around pretty consistently, even though you're still working on your studies. But I'm just excited to see what you get into, man. Yeah, that's one thing they could do to make the clouds a bit more realistic. Is a bit more contrast. That's true. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Look at that though. From certain angles, I just like I love the variety. Like you don't see the same cloud copied and pasted a million times, right? As we're looking at it right now, it goes all the way to the horizon. You know what I mean? It's not flickering or anything like that. You know, when you're flying out right on top of them, you do see the grain on the edges a little bit. But from out here, you don't. But if I zoom in real close, you can kind of see the fuzzy edges of the clouds just a little bit. And they're also like, if we were to like be sitting on the ground and do like a time lapse, you would actually see the clouds slowly moving, forming, and disappearing all at the same time. Christy Smith, how long is this flight? We have 47 minutes to go. Flying down to the Ivory Coast of West Africa. Yeah, that side was beautiful, right? Let's look at the other side. I mean, this side doesn't look bad. Yeah, I just, you know me, guys. I want it to be. I'm not looking for like a dirty plane. That's not what I'm saying at all. Because planes are not typically dirty. But, you know, when you get up close, they get a little dirty. So since DaVinci, since you're in here, man, if I had a little bit of feedback for you, my friend. Again, I don't service. I'm a ramp agent now. I don't service A330, so I don't have, you know, I can't. I can't say that my opinion is worth a whole bunch on this. But one thing I do know is from servicing the A320s and 21s is that like this right here where you have the handle thingy, that's cool where it's at, but you're missing that on the rear bin. Again, I don't know if it has it. Again, I don't do 330, so just, you know, if you want it, I mean, you probably don't want to mess with this one, but in future, when working on liveries in general, you know, try to incorporate more of the writing if you can in certain parts, because people like me who are around planes all the time now, I look at the details very closely. Me and a guy last night who works with me on the ramp, I was like, man, working on the ramp has ruined how I look at planes now in flight sim, because I'm just looking at all the little details that are missing, you know. But yeah, other than that, DaVinci, man, great livery. I assume you have other ones. If you don't mind, in chat, DaVinci, if you could drop like what liveries you've made, and not just for the 330, but just in general. And then also, do you do anything else? Like, do you have any mods? Do you? I don't know. I've never met you. I've never. This is the first time I've downloaded one of your liveries, so I'm just curious personally. That's dope, Dennis. You work for on the ramp in Raleigh-Durham for JetBlue and Sun Country. You know, I was just looking last night for a Raleigh-Durham scenery for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Kind of hoping we could get one. I thought Vertical Sim made one. It seems like a Vertical Sim type of airport to make, but no, he doesn't have one yet. He has, I think, Fayetteville and a few other places in the area. Where's the mouse? There it is. He says that's actually from the aircraft itself. We just add layers when making liveries. You also are, oh, you're also a ramp agent. That's pretty dope. What a small. How many of you guys work at the Day Airport? Ever since I became a ramp agent, I keep meeting more ramp agents. You also a ramp agent. You flew from the airport you made. Wait, which one was that? Fort Lauderdale? Or did you make this scenery? Wait, are you want to make this scenery in Senegal? Clarify. Are you saying the Florida airport where you live, or are you saying that you made this scenery today? Thank you, Gamer Bolt. Yeah, sadly, we're not being able to see the beautiful African scenery underneath. But this thing that I like about Microsoft is that whenever you can't see the beautiful scenery underneath the clouds, you can just see the beautiful clouds. Especially when it's like overcast, broken like this. You can actually see some rain coming down right there. Look at that. That's rain. Those that should be rain. Those, yeah, that's rain down there. Got scattered showers down there. Oh, it's disgusting, Dennis. Oh, cool. You just made a. You're making liveries for a new VA you just started called panaf-va.com. Interesting. Cool, man. And yes, you did make the scene we flew out of. Sick, bro. Well, good job. I really enjoyed that. I'm not sure if you were here at the beginning of the video, but I think you'll like the beginning of the video. So go back whenever, you know, the video's over, I guess, or whenever you want. We got an hour. We got 40 minutes left. Watch the first, what, 5 minutes when we kind of did a tour of the airport. So yeah, it's my first time getting the airport out here and first time using one of yours, so pretty dope. Pretty good job. Welcome back, Midnight Maverick. I guess the boss stepped out, didn't he? Yeah, we are still en route. Plane is doing much better. We're in manual toga to keep our speed up at Mach. What are we at right now? Mach 8.5 and 480 knots across the ground. That's our ground speed, and we are 42 minutes out. Just about to cross the Guinea Ivory Coast border here in West Africa. Decent length to go. Absolutely, man. I've been wanting to fly in more places that I haven't really flown in too much, so glad to make it out to West Africa. Been wanting to come out here for a while, and honestly, I'm glad to be able to do a bit of a longer flight too. And honestly, this flight today was kind of a discovery flight, but not in the same means that we usually think of it. The reason I say a discovery flight is because it was an area I never flown in. I went ahead and bought the scenery that I had never been to, you know, in an area. And so now that I have scenery out here, I kind of have like a hub, right? That's kind of what I do with my scenery. Like I'll find like a new area, I'll buy a really good scenery for the area, and then I'll do ops out of that airport to other locations around it, right? I wasn't able to find any, I didn't look that hard either, but I didn't find like a lot of scenery, like payware or even freeware scenery for the area. Maybe you can correct me if you guys know of some out here, but there's really not a whole lot that I could find that can accept airliners. And yep, so look at that. We got rain down there below. Got some farmland. Yeah, there's not a lot of scenery in West Africa. There's also not a lot of people flying in West Africa, which is sad because it's a very beautiful place. Larson, haha, and Gaming for Life. Welcome to the stream. I'll see you guys. When am I gonna go to Copenhagen? It might be a little while. Where is that? Isn't that in Europe somewhere, right? I think it's in Europe somewhere. Denmark? Is Copenhagen Denmark? Remind me. Sweet, higher ups out of here. I am seeing that there's a blotch of scenery that's not loading in. That's probably just they don't have the data for it. So it's actually FSX scenery. It's so funny, to be honest, because I'm so against FSX. Nothing against people who play FSX still today. I know that you love your add-ons. I get it. I understand. But whenever I fly to an area and like the ortho is not working and I see the default basically the backup scenery, which is FSX scenery, I'm like, no, we need to fix this now. Copenhagen is north of Germany, south of Norway. Good to know. Thank you very much, Alpha Delta, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Thank you guys for joining us today. If you're just joining us, by the way, we are in the new free A330-900 Neo. Air Senegal. Flew out of Dakar, Golf Oscar Bravo Delta. Highly recommend that scenery if you want to fly in West Africa. And the basically some of the systems are being used or being recycled, I guess, from fly-by-wire. Is that the right word? I should say recycled. Flight dynamics, we really haven't got a taste of too much. We'll do hopefully the weather is good enough to do a visual approach, and we'll do some hand flying on the way in and see how it feels. But so far, I've had some issues with the throttle. First of all, it's not calibrated to like meet the detents of my TCA throttle, which is definitely a bummer because whenever I fly Airbus, that's one of my favorite things about the throttle is that it has those detents there. So when I can't use them, it's kind of like, well, dang, I should just use a regular throttle. But I don't know if that's the reason it's being weird. So I don't know. I haven't really talked to anybody else that's flown this plane yet. It's fairly new. It came out like what late last week, I think. So I think I've only seen one person stream it so far, and I didn't even get the chance to like stay in that stream. And the wing views do not work, sadly, yet. How are we looking inside? Passing Ermit. Still doing good, yeah. So throttle, again, we're rocking it on manual Toga. If you guys weren't with us early, we tried using the regular throttle or speed setting, right? And on the auto throttle, and it was only going to, I think it was 69% in one, and I want to be at Mach 0.85, and I was only going Mach much slower. Matter of fact, actually what happened was it dropped us back to 240 knots indicated, which is right above stall at this altitude, and that was not okay. Not okay at all. Your plane systems don't work, what do you do? I don't know, I'm sorry. Mine is working. I have the fly-by-wire experimental mod installed, so just that's what my setup is. I don't know what your experience is going to be on the developer version or the stable version. I would assume it would work, but you know, you can't always assume that things are just going to work like you want them to. But maybe you have some other like airplane installed that may be competing, like maybe like a 321 or something. I don't know. Maybe just take a look at some of your other Airbus mods you have in your community folder. Maybe just take some out while you're trying to figure it out. What weather mods or cloud add-ons do I use for X-Plane 11? So I use Enhanced Skyscapes now, which is basically a sky and cloud replacement. It gives you kind of like a similar look to what we see right now with 3D volumetric clouds, which I really like and recommend. It's only a $20 payware add-on. And then underneath that, I should say, I use Active Sky. What Active Sky does is it actually basically injects weather into your sim. So it doesn't you don't visually see anything with Active Sky. So if you were only to get Active Sky, it wouldn't like dramatically change the way your clouds look. What it does though, is it basically is telling your sim's clouds where to be, right? Like what altitudes to be at, to be raining or not raining, be foggy or not foggy, stuff like that. And so what happens is with the two together, Active Sky is the brain, right, of my weather operation, and then Enhanced Skyscapes is the face. Hopefully that makes sense. Hova for Christ, welcome back, bro. Good to see ya. How am I managing my time? Like, how much sleep am I getting? There's a reason why I have shades on today, bro. My eyes are tired. I'm not tired. My eyes are tired, and they got too much light in the room. I woke up not long before I did this stream today, and I'm doing good though. I got a decent amount of sleep last night. Went to bed around 1 a.m., which is good for me. I don't need that much sleep, but yeah, it's not bad. I got off work right 12:30 last night. The night before I got off at 2:30. So, and then I'm up in the morning working again. So I technically have 3 jobs now. I do my usual work at home that I've been doing for the last 4 years, and then I got the ramp job I do now at the airport, and then I also do YouTube, which I don't really call a job because I enjoy it way too much. Thank you, Pelaskesia, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue family. But yeah, you know me, Brent. I'm all about Team No Sleep, bro. Team No Sleep for life. But yeah, it's been good. I'm rested. When I do sleep, I knock the heck out. Let's just say that. I knock the heck out when I go to sleep. And the good thing is, like, thankfully, I'm able to sleep and I'm like rested. There was a few days ago where I tried to sleep and I couldn't sleep too well because of my sinuses. I don't know if anybody else in chat has sinuses, but like my nose was all stuffy, couldn't breathe, and that's when I have a hard time sleeping. But it's been good. It's been good. But thanks for asking, man. A kid named Kenny, you've been enjoying Microsoft Flight Sim. That's good, man. Like I said, man, like I know a lot of people try to pin the big flight sims against each other. You know, this versus that. But the truth is, you just gotta find what you enjoy and what you like in that sim, right? So I know exactly what I expect and what I want from X-Plane 11 right now. You know what I mean? And I know exactly what to expect and what I want from Microsoft Flight Simulator. Now, I do get frustrated with both of them from time to time. But yeah. Yes, a very shiny plane. Very shiny. Yes, I live in Houston, Texas. Tunes, you just got a new PC. Well, first of all, my man, congratulations. On that, that's a big deal. How do you get liveries though? You don't have to buy liveries. If you ever have to buy a livery, you're getting ripped off. All right, let me tell you that right now. You don't buy liveries or paint jobs for Microsoft Flight Simulator or X-Plane. You can get them for free. For example, what I did is I searched Air Senegal A330 livery MSFS, and I found this one. Right, and it was free on the flightsim.to website. So if you want to get liveries for Microsoft Flight Simulator, go to flightsim.to. If you want liveries for X-Plane, just search the livery you want, because sometimes they may be in different places. Usually you'll find them on the X-Plane forum. What up, K-Zig? Welcome to the stream, man. And how to buy planes, that's a great question too. So Microsoft Flight Simulator, Microsoft has its own Microsoft Marketplace. And you can buy planes, scenery, and multiple different types of add-ons there. And that will automatically be installed into your sim. That is the easiest way to get add-ons. You can also get the free ones. There's a lot of free. So again, I recommend going to flightsim.to. This is for Microsoft specifically. And there's a lot of free aircraft, aircraft enhancements to make the aircraft better, free liveries, all kinds of stuff, pushback plugins, stuff like that. So check that first before you buy anything. On X-Plane, similar, you go to store.xplanesomething.org. There's also Sim Market. There's a few other websites that you can buy planes and stuff from, but just search the plane you're looking for and just make sure that the website's legit. But mainly, you can always trust the store.xplane.org forum as well for add-ons. So that's the way you buy them. And the way it works is you buy them. If you buy it from a third-party source, you buy it, you'll download a zip file right from the download website. Same thing with freeware, and you will basically unzip that file and put whatever is inside of it into your community folder. That's for Microsoft Flight Simulator. For X-Plane, do the same process, except you'll put a new aircraft into the aircraft folder, or a new scenery in your scenery folder. What's it called? Scenery something. Yeah, I can't remember what it's called. Did Captain AB invite me to the VATSIM training program? No, he didn't. I have not heard anything about that. Alright guys, we are 30 minutes exactly out from our destination today. And we're making horrible time. We're supposed to be there in 12 minutes. So we're actually 15 minutes late. So we got a delay. Do I use add-on linker? No, but it sounds like something that would be really helpful, because I have a ton of add-ons, and I would love to be able to organize them a bit better. My community folder is ridiculously large. Have I looked into the new Battlefield game? I looked at the trailer a while back. That counts as looking into. And after I watched the trailer, I think I sent a message to you on WhatsApp. I was like, yeah, I don't think it's for me. I don't think this one is for me. I've been a fan of Battlefield, but I don't think this Battlefield is for me. Maybe I need to look into it. Maybe it is. Maybe, I don't know. We were talking about it on Discord the other day about, what's, but I've heard bad things about it so far. I've heard just not great. Most people I've talked to are not enjoying it. They don't like it. So that kind of seals it for me. Like, all right, I'm probably not going to get this. For my first-person shooters, I've been playing mainly Ground Branch, which is a tactical first-person shooter. Kind of what I've been into lately. I've been more into the tactical first-person shooters rather than the running gun stuff, as well as Insurgency 2, which is kind of turning into more of a running gun game. My cruising altitude right now is 39,000 feet, flight level 390. Tunes, let me type it in chat for you. Flightsim.to. I got you, bro. Hold on. Flightsim.to. That's coming in the chat right now for you. Alright, go to that website, and everything you need is right there, man. Alright, so when do we need to descend? These are the questions we need to know. Things that are important to us. Alright, we got a little while. After POKSO, we need to descend. That's what it says. POKSO is in 79 miles. We'll descend at POKSO. No, we'll descend later. I don't know. I don't trust this plane at all. I'm so glad we're not on VATSIM today. Or we're on VATSIM, but we're not like, we don't have ATC controlling us. No, definitely won't be doing 2 flights today, Team Grand, especially since our one flight was 2.5 hours long. If I was doing like an hour flight, 30-minute flight, 45-minute flight, then maybe we could pull a second flight, but not today. Maybe next time. We'll be streaming tomorrow again, same time, I think. Yeah, same time, 11 a.m. Eastern. I can't tell you what we're doing yet, but we'll be doing something, and I'll be here. And I might have shades on. It depends on how tired I am. No problem, Tunes. Hopefully I was able to help you, man. I know it's kind of a lot, man. It's overwhelming when you get into some of the, like a simulator, like Microsoft Flight Simulator. Honestly, any simulator that you get into tends to be kind of overwhelming when you get into it, coming to the mods, how to work it, how to do everything. So if you ever have any questions, you can feel free to go on Discord and ask. You can ask me, and you know, me or anybody else here who've been in Flight Sim long enough will be able to answer you and give you some help. Island hop in the Caribbean sometime? Yeah, absolutely, bro. We need to do it. We're overdue. Keon, Christopher, welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. Any chance I'll do a flight in the Southern African region? Yeah, sometime. When, I don't know. Did I do that one flight? There was a time where I had a flight planned for South Africa and it got bumped. And what bumped means is I had a plan to do it and then something else came up and I did something else. So I don't know if I ever actually did that flight. But yeah, South Africa is definitely on my radar. I just want to go somewhere that it's a little less common. Like we're literally, I'm gonna show you guys a map right now. We're like literally probably like one of like 3 people flying in the whole Western, the whole Western Africa right now, which is sad. Let me see. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen. Quick update before we descend. Here we go. Alright, so we are over Dolua. Yeah, there's 1 plane, 2 plane, 3 plane. I wasn't kidding, I was right. 4 planes. There's 4 planes in Northern Africa. 5. Okay, we're not gonna count Cairo, Egypt. Like 6 planes in total in this whole region, and this is like the size of the United States times 2. Right? Okay, it's like the size of the United States. So, a very uncommon place to see people flying on VATSIM and in the sim in general. So, you know, I like to take you guys to some places you're not familiar with. So we're in Ivory Coast already. We'll be descending around this area. Not too long. And our ETE is 24 minutes out. This will be my first landing in an A330, so hopefully that goes well. But yeah, I'm definitely listening. If you guys have suggestions, I recommend send those over to the feedback section of my Discord. That is the best way for me to keep track of them. If you just post them in here in the live stream, I'll see them, I'll read them out, I'll say them. I'm like, yeah, I want to go there. But then when the stream is over, I lose all of that. The chat's gone, so I won't remember. So the best way to like recommend a flight and actually get it done, it's not gonna happen like the next day, but eventually I'll get to it. Yeah, that's like the common flight too in South Africa is Johannesburg to Cape Town. It's like if you go to South Africa, that's basically the only route anybody flies. So thank you Spinny Live for the Spinily for the follow. Welcome to the Blu-ray family. Appreciate you very much. I'm gonna do my best, man. Hopefully the butter machine is not in maintenance and we can use it today. St. Helena, most remote island in the world. Where is that? I need some water. Can't reach it. Javion Johnson, welcome back, man. Good to see you. Long time, bro. Been a minute. Do I see Microsoft Flight Simulator layers or only VATSIM? Only VATSIM. Well, actually, it's only SimToolkit Pro, VATSIM, and a few other layers that I turn on. There's no Microsoft layer. It'd be really cool, though. Can you get a Blue Experience tour of the cockpit? What do you mean? What do you mean, ACQ? Like, of my room? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, Keon, that'd be sick, man. We definitely have to make it out to the Caribbean. I know a lot of you guys in chat are actually from the Caribbean. Aviation seems to be pretty popular out there for such a, you know, small area. Oh, Saint Helena, or Helena, it's off the coast of Africa. Good to know. Johannesburg to Zambia. One thing I do know is that might be a long flight, but I'll definitely keep both of those countries in mind, and cities. Okay. Where's Zambia? There's Zambia. Yeah, well, we'll take South African Airlines out sometime. We need to show South America some love too. Don't forget about them. Again, guys, all of you who are recommending stuff in chat, you need to post it on Discord. I like the ideas, trust me. I love them all. Norway, heck yeah, I'm down, man. But I'm gonna forget. I'm gonna end the stream today. I'm gonna get ready to go to work. And I'm gonna forget all the recommendations you guys sent me until you say it again next stream. So the best way is to pop it on my feedback channel. That's where I look when I'm trying to plan flights for the week, and I can schedule them in for a stream. It also helps when there's some, you know, like you have a recommended scenery, you know, like an airport, something like that to fly into or out of. Definitely drop that into, or a specific plane you want to see. Leave all that in feedback. And again, it's super helpful. And honestly, you can use feedback for more things than just airport requests. If there's something you want to see me do more in my streams, like a certain camera view or whatever that may be, or something you don't like, you know, if the music is too loud, you know, let me know. I'm definitely open for constructive and respectful criticism. I'm telling you, man, this flight feels like a long haul. I feel like I've been talking forever. My mouth was getting dry. We've been cruising. We're not going slow. Oh, nice. Lusaka is just under 2 hours. That's not like a flight I could definitely do. In Discord, there's a channel called Feedback on my Discord. Just drop it in there. That's all you gotta do. Oh, the sun's setting too. Are we gonna get a sunset landing? It's still a little high. Oh, this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be real nice. Yes, sir. Kenny. Let me type in !music. And I'm gonna give you the playlist right there. I use Epidemic Sounds. So if you have an Epidemic Sound subscription, then you can actually play this music on your live streams as well, without having any copyright issues. Bow, 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 bow. I think my wife is on break. I need to text her back. Nah, I'm surprised Little Blue hasn't tried to come in and bother us today. My dog's name is actually Blue, for those who don't know. Who's that? Yeah, I can check my Discord here just after the stream. I'll check it out, alright? Lay YG, I got you, man. Nice, yeah, man. Again, always you can send those suggestions for sure. Yeah, Lay, no problem, man. No problem, bro. Like I said, I'll check it out. after the stream's over. We only got 18 minutes out. We need to start thinking about descending. Let me find my plane again. And I do have charts. We do actually have an arrival that we're wanted to attempt to fly. The Mocha 2 Alpha. I probably should have pulled that up earlier and I got distracted. Hey, if you ever have something private you want to send me, that's completely fine. Yeah, you don't have to post that publicly. So sending a PM is no problem. Check those every day. Mocha 2 Alpha. It's one thing I don't like about flying in other countries is they like put like a bunch of different arrivals on one chart. So I'm looking for Mocha 2 Alpha, but like it's not by itself. It's gonna be like with a bunch of other things. I think I just found it though. How to get on VATSIM? Well, first you need a VATSIM account. So I think you can do that on vatsim.com or .net or .org, one of those. Just search VATSIM. And once you get an account, you may have to do like some kind of like practical, like general knowledge test. I think you have to do that to get to actually get online. You're gonna download the plugin or the what's it called? The application, I guess is what it's called. You'll install that application on your computer, and then should be good to go. There should be, I don't know who has a VATSIM tutorial like start to finish, like install to like connecting, but I'm sure you can find a tutorial online that can help you out. One of the biggest things that will help you getting in the flight sim or any flight simulator is definitely utilizing the YouTube tutorials. There's a lot of great content creators out there who spend a lot of time making tutorials to help people out, and I can only assume there's got to be. If there's not a video, let me know and I might have to be the one to make one, but I'm pretty confident there's somebody's already made a full VATSIM startup tutorial. Hello Haran, love from Oman. Welcome to the stream, man. Good to see you. But did he include the like install part too, or did he just talk about like the ATC part? Because some people make VATSIM videos and they only discuss the VATSIM, like the how to talk to ATC part, and not the how to install it and get stuff like that. So I haven't seen his tutorial because I didn't need to watch it, you know, I already know. But I don't know. But if he does, then yeah, check out his tutorial. Yeah, I didn't have to do the VATSIM application test either because I was already a member before they implemented that. For X-Plane, you want to use Xpilot. For Microsoft Flight Simulator, you want to use vPilot. There's also a Squawk Box. I'm not sure if that's still supported, but that's a thing out there. I don't use it anymore. There's also something else called something else. I can't remember the name. I recommend Xpilot and vPilot though. For me, that's what I recommend. Dram, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. How am I doing? I'm doing pretty darn good. All right, let's descend down to lower than this. It actually says our only altitude restriction is like 2,000 feet. So I guess we could go straight to 2,000, but just in case, I'm gonna do 10,000 first. All right, let's see what happens. Now, this is gonna get interesting because as you guys know, we've had issues with our throttle. I'm just gonna pull it back into throttle climb mode now.
To assist with customs at our destination, flight attendants will begin handing out forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms.
Look, is it in it?
For presentation upon arrival.
There's climb right there, right? If you look on here, we only have one restriction, and it's way like, right at like the approach fix. So if we can get down there right, we had about what's that, 90 miles? Pretty far out, but this is where it says our top of the sin is. Actually, it says it is up here. Already sitting 60,000 or 6,000 feet per minute. What is going on? Yeah, no, look at it. It says pre-select 220. That is not what we wanted to send at. Give me like 280 or something like that. Might have just sent it too early. From here it says we're 80 miles away. We'll see. We're just sending all the way down to 2,000 feet, so we should be all right. Okay, dope. It's about to install too. Good, good, good. VATSIM, I think, does have a tutorial. I've never watched it. Do a flight to Oman. I knew you were gonna say that. Maybe someday. Yes, you have to do it's a short test. And basically what the test is about is asking, like, making sure you know, like, general aviation information enough to do like a flight. Because if you're not familiar with how to talk to ATC already, then it's good to become familiar with it before logging on your first time. And VATSIM should have all the documentation you need to know, like, all right, what do you say? When do you say it? How do you do this, do that? And again, there's a lot of YouTube videos as well that'll teach you what to say, how to say, and stuff like that too. That's a very important part, because you don't want to get on VATSIM and then just like don't know what to say, because there's a certain terminology you need to be making when doing IFR clearances or VFR and, you know, stuff like that. So, but you might already know, you might not. And if you are like already a real pilot, you also still need to kind of look through it, because it's a little different than the real world too. 15 years ago, you remember getting yelled at for not knowing anything. Come on, man, don't intimidate the guy. But yeah, you need to know a little, at least a little something. There's a standard that they want. It's not as strict as like Pilot Edge and stuff like that, but you do need to know, you know, something. And it's gonna come with repetition as well. Like in the beginning, you're not gonna know everything. You're gonna stumble over some words. You're gonna have to, like, you know, hear the IFR clearance a few times. It's okay. A lot of times, just don't fly into any busy airspaces in the beginning. Like, don't fly into London on your first try or JFK. Like, go somewhere where it's like, you know, there's ATC there, but it's not a lot of traffic. And that way, when you do that, a lot of times the ATC will work with you. They'll be like, all right, I understand this person is new. Also, something I learned in our Blue experience, matter of fact, I'm gonna give a plug for that. Every Thursday night, we have a weekly live flight sim talk show, aka podcast, and we talk about flight sim. And we had a few guys from VATSIM over, and we're just talking about tips and stuff like that. And one of the things you can do is in the remarks section, just say, like, you know, first time logging into VATSIM or new pilot or something like that, and they'll be a bit more helpful to you, you know, because they do read those remarks. Oh my god, the first time you logged on, you got told hold short. You read back, line up and wait, and the controller didn't answer. As you were lining up, a plane goes right over your head and lands in front of you. Oh my god. What was that controller doing? He should have corrected you. Oh no, James. Oh, you did Seattle to LAX with XP on your first VATSIM flight. That does not sound like a good idea. Now, flying with XP, that sounds like a good idea. Flying it on VATSIM on your first flight, I don't know. That's a busy, yeah. I mean, I guess one of the benefits with flying in a group flight for your first flight, though, I'll say this. If you fly with somebody who knows what they're doing, and you fly like second or third in line, and you're flying the exact same route, same, you know, everything, then you can listen on the radio to what your friends said or what other people said on the same route, because they're gonna get the exact same clearance. A lot of times you're gonna get the same runway, the same instructions, different squawk code, but a lot of the same information. So all you gotta do is be like, all right, I know exactly what they're gonna say, and then hear how that person read it back, and from there you just gotta copy that when it's your turn. So it's not, I mean, maybe it's not a bad idea, because I'm sure you heard the same clearance like 50 times on a big group flight like that. So, but yeah, I was thinking, James, man, that must have been, you must have been sweating that whole flight. So I know my first flight, I was nervous. I was very nervous my first flight. I didn't have a horrible experience, but I was very nervous. Yes, always write what they tell you, if you can. I actually use my my notepad on my phone to write down stuff, so you'll see me, like, as they're saying a clearance or something like that, I'll be trying to type as fast as I can. It's probably easier to write it with a pen and paper, but I don't have that in arm's reach. Look at the sunset. Oh yeah, we have a nice sunset landing today. What does that say? What's that red? Over speed? Oh, yeah, I don't care about that. Why are we descending so fast? I'm trying to find out. Like, we're 15,000 feet. How far are we? Yeah, so no altitude restriction at MoCar. I want to stop at 11,000. Just so we can keep our speed up. I don't know why we're over, like, why we're just, I don't know why we're descending like this. My auto brake, my spoilers are out. A fighter jet escorted me? I didn't see it. I must have missed it. Oh man, Air Senegal, A330 landing at the sunset. Oh, this is gonna be gold. Yes, the add-on Pack X does cost money. If you're just getting started with Flight Sim, I wouldn't recommend getting it just yet. It's more of a, you can spend that money on some a lot better other things than that, unless you just really want that. All right, come on, stop. I wanted to stop at 11,000 feet. Yeah, this plane broke, bro. We go at the vertical speed this thing down. It's climbing now to 11,000 feet. So it looks like what happens is, if you like you know how I adjusted my altitude during the descent, and if I just like rotate it, it's gonna still go by whatever I last up clicked, which was 10,000. Actually, no, it was going to 9,000. So I don't know what it was doing. I'm trying to make sense of it, and it's still not making sense. But we're level off now at 11,000 feet. 280 knots is what I have pre-selected here, so we'll see if it's not staying there. Look at that, it's not. We're in speed mode, and my speed is dropping. Man, this thing is broken. I'm trying to see if it'll come back up. Okay, it's trying. It's trying. It looks like it's trying. Okay, all right, it did it. I was like, what are you doing, man? What you doing, bro? What's going on? All right, let's brief our arrival and get our approach destination data. So perf, next phase. All right, weather. Hold on, let me get the weather. Delta India Alpha Papa. Oops, I typed it wrong. If anybody in chat wants to get that, you type in, I think it's !METAR. But what I got is winds are variable at 2 knots. Clear. Wait, how is that possible? I guess visibility is good, but there are thunderstorms and rain in the area. That's great. Sky rate at 1200. view at 2000, cumulonimbus broken. I think that's what that means. CB. Broken at 33,000 feet. So we have some low clouds. Temperature is 24, dew point 23, QNH is 1010. I'll put 10. The weather does not look good. I was hoping to get some nice visual hand flown approach so I can test out the flight, how it flies, but that's not gonna happen. Can I type in, say the temperature out there is 24? That right there in temp. And our winds, it says variable. Can I type that? Is that something I can type in? I've never actually tried typing variable. /2. Let's see if that works. Nope, didn't think so. Let's put like 0. 0/2. That works. Transit altitude, I don't actually know it, so we're just gonna put 10,000. I don't feel like looking it up. What I will look up though is the decision height for the ILS X-ray runway 21. That is gonna be 231. I'm going to barrel, and it's good to go. We'll do flaps full for landing today, and we'll see how that goes. We're kind of heavy because we took a lot more fuel than we needed, anticipating that we might have a fuel leak, because down here it shows that we have no fuel. And it showed that since we started the engines. So I can't trust what this says. So weird. Fighter, right. Amelia, you see a fighter jet over there? You don't see anything. Oh, my spirit's still out. Oh yes, love me some. And this is actually real time. We're flying live time right now, so the sun is actually setting out here in West Africa. As long as I give me a nice landing, I'll be happy. But again, this is my first one, so don't expect too much from me today, guys. Oh, you meant left. Come on. You're the other right. Let's see if we find a fighter jet. Escort. No joy. I have no eyes on the jet yet. High, is he low? I don't see him. Alex Jofield, welcome to the stream, my friend. Good to see you. Welcome aboard. Hopefully you're having a great day, guys. Those of you who have for those of you who have just joined us, we are, as you can see, in the beautiful Air Senegal A330-900. Descending now into a place called Abidjan here in South Africa. We are just about 5 minutes away. Let's continue our descent down to 2,500. And I'm gonna use vertical speed mode. And let's see if that works. And we need to be going 250 knots. That is a restriction on the arrival. And we'll put it in about 2,000. Again, landing on runway 21. Let's check to make sure our rad nav is good. That we have the ILS low clouds plugged in. 110.3. That is correct. CRS should be 207. Airport's gonna be at our 2 o'clock as we come in. Actually, we're kind of like at a right downwind right now. I'm about to hit 10,000 feet. Let's get some lights on up here and some lights on outside. Wing lights, strobe lights, nose lights, land lights, all the lights. All right. All right, speed's coming back. We are also descending now, passing 9,700 feet. We have, as you can see, we have the METAR show that there are some.
Final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed in future in a full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you. Please complete all Wi-Fi related tasks and stow any larger electronics.
I just noticed that my vertical speed mode has cut itself off. Plane took over. I need to get down to 2,200 feet before we get to that waypoint over there. We got a ways to go. Let's get the barrel set here. It's me 1010. ILS. Alright, once we get on the runway, we'll be landing our runway 21, and we'll exit to the right. We'll probably go ahead and use the whole runway. There's a military apron there as well, but we're just going to use the whole runway. We'll let it roll out to the end, and we'll take taxiway Delta 2, or is that Alpha? Yeah, Delta 2. All right, guys, I like this nightmare. It's looking nice. Nope, we are not in South Africa. We're in West Africa. Did I say South Africa earlier? Hopefully I didn't. Oh, look at that sun going down. Leave it on this view for a bit. Very nice. Murphinator, what's up, man? Welcome back, bro. This is actually the second A330 to hit Microsoft Flight Simulator. This is the first one was a Project Megapack one. It was not a. I think it was a 200 or a 300. This is the A330-900, and it's a Neo. So, bit different, made by different people. Now we really want to get down. We want to get our speed down. Even though they said there's going to be more clouds, it's not showing that. But again, sometimes the weather we get from VATSIM does not match the weather we see in our sim. The heck, man! I'm having that mouse problem again. Alright, let's also go ahead and turn on our replay. I'm gonna unplug my Xbox controller. It just caused my mouse to be weird. And we're gonna get our replay recorded so we can watch that back, see how we do. The runway is 3 kilometers long. It's plenty of runway. It's just our parking is at the end, so we're just gonna let it roll out. That's why I said we're gonna use the whole runway. Hopefully we don't float the whole runway. That is not the plan. We turning final? We sure are. Alright, I'm hitting approach mode. Let's see if she'll fly. Alright, we have the localizer. Let's go ahead and call it in. Where are we at? Abidjan? How do you say this place? Abidjan, Côte d'Ivoire. Abidjan traffic. Senegal, or Air Senegal 116 is on final on the ILS runway 21. 9 miles. Abidjan travel. Alright, let's kill the music. It's about to get lit up in here too. Sounds up. Get slowed down. And our first notch of flaps. Auto brakes set on the medium. I don't know if that works actually. right. Alright, track IR is working. Alright, we have intercepted the localizer, and we are on the glide slope just to the left of the center line at 1,800 feet. Once we get fully established, I will go ahead and take control, and we'll see what this flies like. I want to make sure my speed is much better than this. Look how fast we're going. This is a slippery little guy, isn't he? Holy crap. 4-mile final. Gears coming down. Might be coming in a little fast. Might be coming in a little fast. That speed does not want to come down. I got the gear down. I got the flaps down. I got the spoilers out. Everything trying to get this thing slowed down. Alright, I'm taking over my aircraft. Hold it there, though. We need to bleed off some of this speed. Alright, we're 1.5 miles out. Short final. Alright, come on. Yeah, those throttles are weird. I am trying to put in power, and it is not giving me power. Throttles are very laggy. Keep it in the air, keep it in the air, keep it in the air. Keep it in the air. There's trees down here. We're gonna have to let it float until we get there. Having to use a lot more throttle than I was expecting. Just watch out for the balloon effect. That nose is way up too. I'm gonna have to keep the throttle in. It's gonna be a rough landing, guys. It's gonna be a hard one. But to the left. Come on, put it down. You want to go down earlier, come down. There it is, we're down. And reversers. Don't need them, but we got it. That was weird. It's so weird trying to use this throttle without the detents. And like everything's in different position. And it should be. Alright, there we go, we're in idle. Let it roll out, let it roll out. Don't stop. Don't stop. Yeah, we basically did the entire landing with the speed brakes out.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 6:10 p.m. and it's currently
not a fan how that felt
24
landing.
degrees Celsius.
I think if I got my
Now use your
throttle
mobile
more
devices.
calibrated, I might
Please remain
enjoy that
seated
more.
until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned
Why
off.
aren't you moving? Is the
Remember
parking
to use
brake on?
caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may
We're
have
stuck.
shifted during the flight. If this is your final destination, thank you for flying with us, and we hope to see you again soon. We apologize for the delay. Please coordinate with airline staff as necessary regarding connecting flights or accommodations.
It won't move. I don't know why it won't move. There we go. That was weird. I think it was like the auto brake was like stuck on or something. Alright, I think we have to exit to the right once we get to the end. And again, I don't have any custom scenery for this airport. This should be default. The good news is we made it. And yeah, we didn't die. So I'll take a look here in just a second when our landing rate was a 250, it says. So looking forward to see that replay to see what that looked like. There's another A330 on the runway. Thierry, you had the same issue? Good to know. It's not just me. It's always good to know it's not just me. I always feel like it's just me. Alright, get the APU turned on. And this will be our exit right here. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to ABIDJAN. Alright, right turn. Flap should be open now. And I'm probably going to leave the engines on this time after we park, so that when we watch the replay, the engines will still be on. Alright, so we should be able to park left of here. Do some civilian parking. It's not like, I don't think we're gonna have any gates. It's gonna be stands only. But again, this is default, so I feel like they probably didn't model it correctly, because I feel like I should have more room as an A330 flying in here. We'll see. Let's watch it back, because I don't feel like it was a. Oh, yep. We just hit the wall. We just hit the wall. Hold on. There it goes. Alright guys, stay tuned for the replay. I'll watch that here in just a few seconds. What is that? Is that the right one? Sorry. This is not even the right cord. Where did this cord come from? Over here. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't crash when I do this. From the Airbus to the wall. I like that. I like that. Here, our wing got stuck on that house, on that hangar. Alright, let's watch the replay. We get off of VATSIM. Play it back. See how we did. So again, 250. That's what SimToolKit Pro gave us. Lately, I feel like SimToolKit Pro's been rating us high. I felt like, even though I feel like that should have been much smooth, like a softer. Oh no, we'll see. In the flight, real quick. With Pack X. And I think I've closed everything I need to close. Let's run it back. Alright, let's get it. No, Microsoft does not have an A380 yet. Watch it from here. Yeah, I turned off autopilot, and I was having trouble finding like where my throttle should be because it's not like it's not in sync. And yes, I did have the speed brakes out the whole time. Might have been one of the reasons why it was hard for me to get my speed back. I really thought we were gonna hit those trees down there. Don't sink, don't sink. Yeah, I know. Floated it here.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Bruh, come on, that was soft. That was soft. It was we floated the heck out of it, but at least it was soft. Yeah, it was soft. I think the time. That's a big float. It even has tire smoke. That's sick. Yeah, so we went pretty long there, but you know, obviously I feel like if I had a few more approach opportunities, I can get that smoothened out. As long as I can get my throttle fixed, or not fixed, it's not broken, but get the calibration working a bit better. Sadly, since it was dark, we weren't able to appreciate the scenery on the way in. Oh, look at that.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Yeah, this came in real slow. And I think I actually forgot that I had my speed brakes out at this point. It felt like we were in the air forever. Oh, it does have a little wing flex. Also landed to the side of the center line too. Turned up my speed. Alright, we'll watch it one more time, guys. Thank you so much for coming through and hanging out with me today on this flight. It was nice checking out a new plane. I'm probably going to put it back in the hangar for a little while. It looks good, but probably won't be seeing me fly it much until they've made a few more adjustments to it. But it definitely has some potential. So definitely keep your eye out. And I do recommend giving it a try, though. I mean, it's completely free, so worst thing can happen is you download a free plane and don't like it and delete it. You don't lose anything. I can't do a wing view because this plane won't do wing views.
Don't sink.
So
Don't sink.
sorry.
Don't
Sorry.
sink. Don't 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 sink.
Oh, that looks
Don't
good
sink.
though.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Runway
Don't
side
sink.
cam.
Don't sink. 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 Don't sink.
Yeah, man, I can dig that. I can dig that. Alright, well guys, it has been fun. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me on this Tuesday. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, same place. Different plane. Probably a different airport as well. Rewind it a little bit more. I want to watch it from behind. Yeah, that'd be cool. That'd be a cool ending view to do. That'd be a dope ending view to do it. Thank you guys. Thank you, Inertia, Tunes, W Keys. Hopefully we were able to help you guys. How much does Pack X cost? I should have a link down in the description for you to go check out their website. It'll say it on there. I can't remember how much it costs. I personally think they're charging too much for it. That's my personal opinion. I thought that since I bought it in the beginning. Even though I do have it and I use it all the time, I just still don't think they should have brought the price down. That's my personal opinion. But I do enjoy it, and people who have it, they usually like it quite a lot. So yeah. JD is a new house. No, this is actually my parents' house. So I'm staying with my parents right now. Thank you, Sia Bonga Jolly. Appreciate you so much, man. I'm glad you enjoyed the content today, man. Really appreciate you, bro. Gonna move our camera over here to behind the threshold. Get us a nice ending view. If you guys have any last thing to say, definitely say it on the chat before we go. Again, stay tuned to my Instagram story for more of my ramp adventures. I'll be posting things on there as much as I can. Oh yeah, if only these lights were on like they're supposed to be. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's just not that time of day. Go back a little bit. Nope, they're always off. Okay.
All aboard!
Thank you very much, Wallet Gamer, as well, for the subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Appreciate you so much. You guys are all amazing. Just Fighting Sim, thank you very much as well. Tune W Keys, thank you so much. Norgen X36, thank you for the subscription, and welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Again, hopefully you guys were entertained, enjoyed relaxing and chilling today, and then hopefully I was able to answer any of you questions that you guys had.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
Dylan
Don't sink.
Ramanan, thank you
Don't
as well.
sink.
Appreciate you.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink. Don't sink.
Oh, that's the money shot.
Don't sink. Don't sink.
If only I was on the center line.
Don't sink.
It would look so much
Don't
dope.
sink.
If I was on the center line. We kind of, almost. We looked like we were going to come over to the left, and then we didn't. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right, well, guys, it's been dope. It's been fun. It's been cool. John Luca, hello, my friend. Good to see you. Alex Jofield, appreciate you very much, my friend. How can you become a member? There should be a button right below the YouTube video that says become a member or something like that. Click on that, and boom, you're in the process of becoming a member. Thank you for that. Thank you, thank you. But anyways, guys, I gotta go. I gotta bounce. I gotta work. I got things to do. Until next time, remember, you have 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all.
Don't
You
sink.
got peace, love, and God bless you.
sink.
I will see you guys next time.
Don't sink.
Next video.
Don't
I
sink.
am all the way
Don't
out.
sink.
Peace.
Don't sink.
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 Don't sink. Thank you, See No Chaos. Thank you for the follow.